I'm not checking a bag.
But
I'm
you have
checking a
your
bag.
own transportation from the airport.
I understand that. But I'm checking a bag. It won't affect you. But I'm just letting you know, since I give you guys a bunch of crap, I'm checking it out.
But the thing is, I'm not going to give you.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Before the Growl. Mason, Ireland, and M on YouTube. Make sure you show up here every day. Lots of Lakers today, as predicted by yours truly. Lakers up 1-0 in this series. I saw it coming a mile away.
You and Bill
too
Plaschke.
late to come get your tuxedo. Come join Brian Cohen and I. It's not too late, mate. You got to believe.
If you tell me KD's not going to play, and that's the moment I found out KD wasn't playing, I'm oh, well, no, this is a winnable game.
Vegas took the game off the board once Durant.
I heard it went 5.5 to 2.5.
No, it went off the board once Durant went out. But now, what do you think the spread is Tuesday?
4.5.
For Houston.
Yeah, for Houston, yeah.
So, I mean, it's only one game.
Yeah, it's only one game.
It is only one game.
So, so today is National 420 Day. What do we call this? National 420 Day.
Why is 420 what
it's
was
the
weed?
police code for if you get arrested. It's not?
It's not.
What
that
is
is
it?
a popular misconception.
Well, you're the expert. Why is it 420?
Oh, I'm going to give away a question from Game of Games.
No, well, then don't do it.
Yeah, I won't do
Well,
it.
that's a tease for Game of Games.
That is a tease
then.
for Game of
and
Games,
I won't
yes.
look it up.
I worked
to
really
talk
hard
about
to try to figure it out because it's very complex.
I always thought that was a police code.
Yeah, I did too. Always thought it was a police
it's
code.
not. And so you guys watch Hacks?
Yes,
And so
Hacks
one of
is
the
great.
lead actresses of Hacks is Hannah Einbinder. She plays the younger woman in Hacks.
Her
She's
mom
terrific,
was one of the original cast members of Saturday Night
Lorraine
Live.
Newman.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's awesome. So she posted on her Instagram story today. It looked like she got a text from either producer or something that was like, here's all the times we have available for you to meet. It included like a couple different days, including today. And she said, hey, sorry, 420 is a national holiday for me, but every other day is possible.
Yeah,
so should 420 be a national holiday? Or at least it is for some people.
Yeah, I don't know what Marijuana Appreciation Day, something like that, 420 Day. It happens.
Should athletes be able to smoke weed during the game for one day on 420?
Well, probably
like baseball players. Like, come on.
I don't think it would help. I don't think marijuana would help. Now I know that a lot of professional athletes now baseball they don't test for it, NBA they don't test for it. But I wouldn't be effective. Well, first of all, I wouldn't be effective in any sport sober. Mm-hmm. I would be even worse stoned. So do you think guys could play stoned?
Not only do I think they can.
You think they do?
Have you guys ever on Netflix? David Letterman has a series of interviews called "My Next Guest Needs No Introduction."
Yes,
where he just interviews famous people. I think he's in the 4th or 5th season of it.
Yeah.
In season 1 or 2, he had Kevin Durant on, and Kevin Durant comes on and he said, "A lot of talk." Dave Letterman said, "A lot of talk about performance-enhancing drugs. You ever been tempted to take them? A lot of players like marijuana." And KD goes, "I microdose marijuana every day."
Mm-hmm.
And Letterman goes, "Wait, you do it on game days?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "It helps me. It helps me relax. It helps me play better." And Letterman goes, "So, you're playing games stoned?" And he goes, "There's a difference." He goes, "I'm playing games high." He goes, "I'm not playing games stoned." He goes, "My function is completely normal."
It's like the difference between being buzzed and being drunk.
And then Letterman says, "So, would I be able to tell?" And Durant looks right at Letterman and goes, "Well, I'm high right now."
Yeah, right.
And Letterman goes, "You're kidding me." He goes, "No, this is my state of existence. I microdose every day."
So I just looked this up. It involves consuming very small subperceptual amounts of cannabis reported to provide therapeutic benefits like stress relief or focus. And it does give you an intense psychoactive high.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
And so Durant would, if he's playing against the Lakers on Tuesday, he's going to microdose during the day before the game. And I don't think they test for it, right?
No, they do. Or they do not test for it.
Or the amounts are so minuscule.
No,
that
they don't test for it.
They did.
The CBA got rid of it. The baseball CBA got rid of it. Football, they're still testing windows.
As you know, I take 20 milligrams of a sleep gummy.
You are a nighttime stoner.
Yeah. So in the morning when I wake up, I always feel good.
Sure.
Would I pass a drug test?
No, you would not.
I would
taking 20 milligrams of
how
weed
long,
every
how long
night.
do you think it stays in my system? Like I took one last night at 10
20.
o'clock.
I mean,
It stays,
minimum
like, for
a
days.
month and
Yeah.
maybe 6 weeks.
So I wouldn't even come close to it.
No. Well, there's a famous incident where I was working down in San Diego. And
Have you guys you got drug tested at San Diego?
I was being offered a contract.
Okay.
I remember this general manager.
And the general manager, his name was Mike, told me that I had a drug test. And it was in the contract. I said, I don't believe in drug tests. I don't take drug tests. It's not.
Sure.
I don't believe it. I owe you that. And they said, no, we can do it like in a month if you want to do it. I'm like, no. And by the way, I was not even a cannabis user at this point.
Yeah.
I was not. The only thing I had was alcohol. I would not take it out of principle. But he was going to give me time if I needed it to clear out of my system before I actually
I think there are
did
some
the drug
jobs
test.
that I understand require a drug test.
Pilots, bus
police
drivers,
officers, things like that.
yeah.
Like people that have like lives at stake in their hands, I
Yep.
think should be okay with having a drug test. But I think everybody else, live your life.
Yeah. By the way, I did yesterday. I went to see a play. I'll talk about this on the air too. But I went to see a play at the Geffen Theater, which was great. It was called Master Harold and the Boys, and I took a gummy beforehand. But
Okay.
for the first time in as long as I can remember, it was a sativa gummy, and it made me alert and chatty. Like I went to that founder's room.
We gotta go.
Oh, okay.
So we can talk about that
Okay,
during
we'll
the show.
continue to talk about this. Yeah. That's the lead today, is my experience high at Master Harold and the Boys. We've got that coming up for you, plus lots of Lakers. Mason and Ireland on the YouTube, on the radio, on the app. See you in a minute.
After you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA.
Smalls here. What if you could enjoy the flavor of a cocktail without the alcohol? Meet RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category that delivers bold taste and a warming sensation, but with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and zero calories. So you can celebrate with friends, unwind after a long day, and wake up tomorrow feeling great. It's all the ritual of a drink without the regret. Discover RK at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, the spirit without the alcohol.
Dell PCs with Intel inside are built for the moments you plan and the ones you don't. For the time you forgot your charger at the gate.
Passengers, we are now on our initial ascent.
Or when you're bouncing between projects like a ping pong ball. We build PCs with long-lasting battery life, so you're not scrambling for an outlet. And built-in intelligence, so you can stay focused on whatever you're doing. Dell Technologies, built for you. Dell.com/Dell PCs.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles. Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Monday afternoon.
Ireland, best show on the radio.
Here we go, Monday, the 20th of April. 420, which should be a national holiday for Steve Mason, but really kind of more John Ireland these days, right? Mason and Ireland are here. More than just celebrating 420, we're celebrating Saturday night at Crypto.com Arena.
Right.
And Luke Kennard.
Back come the Lakers on offense. Marcus Smart into the front court. Give it to Ayton at the top of the key. Ayton to Kennard. Three-pointer by Kennard. Good again. He's 5 for 5 from 3. 91-76. Lakers by 15.
Johnny I on the call. Can we do it for 2 games?
Gypsy do between his legs.
We'll get you ready for Tuesday night. Lakers-Rockets Game 2 at Crypto.com Arena. Plus, whatever with the Dodgers. Back-to-back losses in Colorado. That's it. Pack up the season. It's over.
So with that said, let's get this going.
And it is NFL Draft Week. We'll get you ready for Thursday night. Rams will be on the board with the 13th pick in the first round. What will they do? ... Producer Emily's here. Producer Brian Cohen. The social team in the back and you. The biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland.
What they call me is a cornhole savant.
Your Monday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon. It went down exactly the way I said it would,
It's
John
not too late,
Ireland.
Mace. Come on.
Exactly.
Brian and I are in our tuxedos.
Yeah.
We're on the boat. We're playing BC. How about them apples?
Feeling good.
Yeah, feeling good. No, it's a great win.
You haters, you Emily Hebel, Steve Mason, you non-believers, what's wrong? Come on, jump on the bandwagon. Let's go.
Here's the thing. If you told me no Durant, I'd have put money on the Lakers. Their offense is so, as we saw, their offense is Kevin Durant. It appeared to be no offensive game plan whatsoever.
But if you
except
think
getting
about
after
it
the rebounds.
logically, if you take Kevin Durant off the Rockets and you take Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves off the Lakers, the Rockets are still the better team.
But we were picking with Durant in there. With Durant, I think it's a heavy tilt.
Well, if Durant plays tomorrow night, and most people expect him to play, who wins tomorrow night?
I would imagine the Rockets win.
What is wrong with you? Come on, man!
Take tomorrow night.
Are you kidding?
Let me just add,
we have Luke Kennard.
Let me just point something out here.
We have DeAndre Ayton making 8 out of 10 shots.
But
Come on,
Lakers
man!
Can play much better than they did in game one. If I told you one team lost the turnover battle 20-13, the same team lost the rebounding battle 44-35, lost on the offensive boards 21-3.
Wait a minute, say that again. Offensive rebounds were what?
21-3, and missed 9 free throws. I'd say that's the team that lost the game. And instead, the Rockets are terrible, like we talked about last week, terrible in the half court, and even worse with no Kevin Durant.
Did you also notice? I know you were out to dinner.
Yes.
So I don't know how much of the game you actually saw.
By the way, we ate at 4:45 so I could watch the game. It was a 4:45 dinner.
Well, that's earlier than early bird.
That is like
right,
really old people dinner
time. If you
time.
missed the first quarter, the Lakers could not miss.
Yes.
At one point.
I was listening to you.
At one point, they had made 12 of 14 shots.
Yep.
And they cooled off a little bit towards the end of the quarter, but I think they ended up shooting something like 78% in the first quarter. That probably won't happen again. But what I loved about the way they played was how they got into people defensively.
Mm-hmm.
And LeBron was brilliant.
Yep.
He had 10 assists in the first half, 8 in the first quarter, which he's in 292 playoff games. That's the most he's ever had in one quarter. So he's answering the bell. The Lakers look great. I do not know if they're going to win tomorrow night or not.
It's
but
tough. It's going to be tough.
I'm not ruling it out.
No, I would not rule it out. The chances
our
are
favorite
zero.
word is extend, Mace.
Yeah.
Just extend the series.
No doubt. It's absolutely what they need to do.
And the schedule helps with that because it's like Tuesday and then Friday. Like it's it feels like it's going to be they're going to be playing until like mid-July.
Right. The series game 5 I think is the 29th. Somehow I think
game 7, if needed, is on the 3rd of May.
Right. They're guaranteed at least the 29th
Today's only
of
the
April.
20th.
Yeah. So it's going to go for a bit here, and you never know. You never know. You get to the end of the series. If you're up 3-2, maybe Luka comes back. If you're 2-2 even, maybe Luka comes
buying
back.
into all my cockamamie theories. That's what I'm talking about.
The world hinged on game 1. I said it's like a really important game 1, and they came up huge.
Just like Bill Plaschke. Every game I think he's going to write a different piece.
What's his take now?
John Kerry looks like a priest compared to Bill
So
Plaschke.
what does he say now?
Oh, get on the bandwagon. You know what he's saying? Who knows where it goes now? Who knows?
Well, in fairness,
this is a guy who, in fairness, a week ago said literally, shut it down.
Right.
The Lakers have zero chance to beat the Rockets. Shut it down. And the reason you never shut it down in sports is you never know.
Right.
Kevin Durant might turn up hurt.
Well, that's the thing. If I knew Kevin Durant was going to turn up injured, then I probably would have taken the Lakers to win the game.
Yeah.
I mean, he is.
Well, we still don't know about tomorrow.
Yeah, we don't know about tomorrow.
Everybody thinks he's going to play, but we'll see.
I think it's funny because during the week, JJ had basically 2 things that he was stressing. It's don't turn the ball over and rebounding, and did neither. I know you mentioned
they didn't do either one of
them.
those.
Neither. And it's such a weird game.
Mace, you said that the Lakers can play better. Here's what, Brian, you put in that quote clip I sent of JJ, right? This is JJ actually speaking to the team after the game, pretty much saying what you just said directly to the team. Here's JJ.
I'll just be honest with you. The way you guys prepared this week and all that we talked about being together and elevating all of our, we have another level that we can get to. there's a lot left for us to get better at. We're going to clean everything up. That's a hell of a win. You guys have had a great week. Yes, sir. 3 more. Let's go. Just be honest with you.
All right.
Okay,
so,
there it is.
I mean, to him,
Yeah,
he saw all the stuff you saw.
They were not at their ceiling.
In order to win a game, when you get out rebounded 21-3, you better lock the other team up.
Oh, yeah.
And Houston just couldn't shoot.
No, could not shoot at all. And the Lakers shot, what is it, over 60% from the field and over 40% from three.
And Kennard, Ayton, and Rui combined made some absurd amount of shots. I think between the three of them, they shot 58% from the field.
Well, that's going to come back to earth. And I think the Rockets will have better shooting. So I think it's going to have to be more of what JJ was saying. If rebounds and turnovers are going to have to be better because the Rockets won't shoot as poorly again in the next game.
Right.
And the Lakers won't shoot as well. Like, Luke Kennard's not going to go 5 for 5 again.
Right, exactly. And I think if you look at it, they need to go back to all the things that they said they were going to do in Game 1 and now do them in Game 2.
They were 15 of 19 from the field in the first quarter, 79%. 14 of their 15 field goals came off of assists. Luke Kennard made 9 of 13 shots, 5 of 5 from 3.
Yep.
Ayton had 19 points, 11 rebounds, made 8 of 10 shots, and he held Şengün to 6 of 19.
You want to hear something amazing about Ayton? So when he was covering assigned to Alpi Şengün was 4 of 11. That means DeAndre Ayton is doing his job on an all-star right there, played really, really big at a moment the Lakers needed him. And especially when they are rebounding the hell out of the ball, Ayton's got to play big. You could tell a huge difference when Jackson Hayes came in. Jackson Hayes was not effective defensively at all. Didn't have his best game.
Got in foul trouble pretty quick.
And Ayton was terrific. That's the Ayton that Rob Pelinka and the Lakers signed up for, that Ayton we saw. And actually the last few games down the stretch, we saw it too. A consistent performance from DeAndre Ayton. He was huge in that game. Especially, and I thought, by the way, I don't understand why, because I watched Houston in that series, the baseball series, right?
Yeah.
I watched Lakers in Houston. And in one of those games, did they have Durant in those games or not?
They had Durant. They did not have Şengün for the first game.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't think that they have got great backcourt play at all. Reed Shepherd did not have a good night shooting. They actually don't. He's really the one guy on the floor without Durant out there who can make a three-pointer, right? He's really their best three-point option. And what I thought was the offense sagged a lot. They packed it in a lot because they weren't afraid. They didn't respect anybody that was taking three-point shots, and it was the right move.
Yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised with how they played, but it's only one game.
Yeah.
So you got to, kind of.
But they are alive. They are alive and well and have a shot.
Did any of the three of you watch any of the Kings games yesterday? Strangely, I ended up watching the whole thing.
I watched part of the Kings game yesterday.
I thought they could have won that game. Had Doughty not whiffed on that, what looked like an automatic goal.
Yep.
It at least would have gone into overtime, and I think they got a chance in that series. I know that
they got a shot.
I know that Colorado. By the way, get a load of. How about this for a set? You should have given me better odds. Oh, I've got another bet I want to make. I got to get you guys. But you should. I said the other day, I'll pick the Kings to win that series. Give me like 10-1 odds. You go, no. I'll give you 2-1.
Yeah, betting markets have it 60-40.
Okay, but get a load of this.
Yeah,
4 games now. Kings Avalanche this year.
Yep.
Not only have the Kings not won any of the 4 games, they've never been ahead.
Oh wow.
In all 4 of them.
Yeah, I mean, Panarin scored that last goal in the closing minutes. And I thought they may make a little run, pull the goalie, make a little run, but there was a high-sticking penalty right after that.
I didn't like that call.
I didn't either.
I thought that they could have let that go. But,
especially at that point in the game, I think you let that go.
Yeah, but I'm not giving up on the Kings. I think they have a chance. And I thought they were competitive the whole game. The weird thing is that I disagreed with almost all of the penalties in that game, even the ones they called on Colorado. I just thought it was a weird. Armia, they sent in there twice.
Yeah.
And I'd let them play a little.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, it's so fun because you have playoff games on every night now, either a hockey game or basketball. Tonight we got game 2 of the, I think, which is the best first-round series, Wolves and Nuggets.
Yep.
So lots.
By the way, one thing I wanted to throw in there, this is just a little nugget. The goalie in that game for Colorado, 33 years old, making his first playoff start, Scott Wedgwood. He is the third oldest goalie in history to win his first playoff start at the age of 33. And it made me think of Ryan Ward, who has been a lifetime minor league. Well, has been a lifetime minor leaguer. Last year was the Pacific Coast League Player of the Year. Finally, at 28, got his first start with the Dodgers yesterday, was 2 for 5 with an RBI single, got his first major league hit. So sometimes success, in the goalie's case, 33, in Ryan Ward's case, 28, it takes a little bit longer to get there. Now,
Sam Bates just texted us. He said both goalies were making their first ever playoff
Oh, is
start.
that right?
Yeah.
So same for I'm trying blank.
The Avalanche?
No, goalie for us is somebody. Goalie for us is the name is on the tip of my tongue. John, do you know?
I watched the whole game yesterday. I don't know why.
Forsberg.
Yeah, there used to be a player, Peter Forsberg, who was a big, good scorer, so I should easily remember.
Yeah, Forsberg is the guy that took over for Darcy Kemper down the stretch and has been pretty good for him and had a decent game, but not enough on Sunday in Colorado, yesterday in Colorado. So there's all kinds of stuff going on. By the way, that's the first time Dodgers have lost 2 in a row all year. They are the last team in Major League Baseball to have a 2-game losing streak.
Yeah, I think they'll live.
I think we'll survive this. They're in Colorado again today, 4-game series.
Sportsnet LA does a great job of is whenever somebody's parents are in the stands, like Ward's parents were there yesterday, they always get these great, candid, behind-the-scenes shots. Matter of fact, the Dodgers, it doesn't even matter who they have a hodgepodge of different announcers. All of them are great.
They are great.
You know, whether it's Steven Nelson or Tim Neverett or, Joe Davis is the best in the league. And then Oral was working with Steven yesterday. I'm very biased because I'm an Eric
Was
Karros
Eric there
guy.
yesterday?
I know
because his son hit a home run in that game.
I thought I think Oral did the game. I'm sure Eric was there because he was there Friday night.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Friday night was like the coldest game of the year.
Yeah.
But now, are they in Colorado again tonight?
Yeah, it's a 4-game series.
It's a Monday night thing?
Wraparound series. Yeah, and then they go to San Francisco after this. They're in a stretch of playing 13 consecutive days.
Yesterday I was doing a lot of with my back button between the Kings and the Dodgers, and I ended up more on the Kings because it was a playoff.
Yeah, it's a playoff game, which makes a huge difference. And we'll talk about the Dodgers and the bullpen situation, which got interesting yesterday as well. There is so much going on. Charles Barkley thinks, get this, the Rockets have a problem. Can you believe that? The Rockets have a problem. Plus, Wemby makes his playoff debut and was spectacular. That's coming up for you. Mason, Ireland, thanks for being out there today. 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Time to sell your house? Call Seller's Advantage at 888-450-AS-IS. They will buy your home with a competitive cash offer. No need for repairs. So you can close in days. 888-450-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Realty DRE number 0191521-2. What's going on? It's Chris Morales. Here in Los Angeles, our water is filled with chemicals and chlorine. That's why I got a LifeSource whole house water system. LifeSource cleans and conditions water from every tap. Healthier water made easy. No salt, no regular maintenance, and no more harsh, skin-irritating city water. Ugh. Upgrade your water and your life with LifeSource. I did, and I'll never go back. For April, ask for the ESPN LA special. Get $500 off and free installation for for new customers. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. LifeSource Water, it's not just better, it's essential.
Looking for a vodka with standards? Blue Ice delivers. American-made from Idaho potatoes, gluten-free, non-GMO, and only 64 calories an ounce. Enjoy the classic Huckleberry with lemonade or award-winning double espresso. Blue Ice vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
Smalls here. If you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds can turn into sinus infections that last weeks, ruining your perfect vacation getaway. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy, it's stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy at home. It includes prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Pak to treat a wide range of illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home, or on the road, you have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, and no pharmacy lines. Also, no copays. Match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor. Start meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs a medical emergency kit, so order yours online in minutes. It's shipped right to your door. Save $45 with my promo code SMALLS at urgentcarekit.com/smalls. That's promo code SMALLS at urgentcarekit.com/smalls. Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
We talked about switching Mason Ireland to Ireland and Mason.
Oh my God, that just wouldn't
and
even
Mason
sound right.
lost his mind.
Oh, yeah,
No, that's why I made $1 more than he did.
He makes $1 more than me.
We negotiated that 30 years ago.
Yeah, and it's worth it every single year.
Mason and Ireland right now.
Hey, are you a believer now? Are you? You were
Come
a doubter.
on, mate.
Now you're a believer.
Come on,
Do you
mate. Come
believe?
on, Emily.
Do you believe, Em? Do you believe?
No.
I don't either.
Oh, you both suck. Come on.
No, you. Look,
Saturday was an anomaly. They should not have won that game. They
All right.
played like crap.
If they win tomorrow night,
Yeah.
will you come to our side?
I think then the series becomes very tough for Houston. Absolutely.
I think if they win a game in Houston is when I'll believe.
Oh, really?
Well, wait a
Even
minute.
if they're up 2-0,
All
you're
they
not
have
gonna
to do
believe.
is win
They
all the
need to win
games
in
here,
Houston.
and they win the series.
Sorry?
All they have to do is win all the games here, and they win the series. They
I
have
don't
home
think
court.
they're going to win all the games here. I think
Oh,
they need to win
please.
one in Houston.
Yeah. By the way, betting markets, the odds are a little bit different now for the series. Houston, 65% chance to win. Lakers, 35%
Oh,
chance
please,
to win.
Poly Market. What are you looking at?
Yeah, and I don't know. But those guys seem to be smart. I am so into the betting markets. I'm so into looking at those numbers and trying to figure out what's going to
speaking
happen.
of betting markets,
Yeah.
I want to make a bet. You guys have to tell me what odds you'll get.
Okay. Tell me.
I just have this weird feeling.
Okay.
Very weird, but it's strong.
Okay.
The gravitational pull is strong.
Okay.
That the Rams are going to trade out of the 13th pick.
Oh, I
on
say
Thursday.
no way.
Okay, so what odds do I get if I bet the Rams will trade out of the 13th pick on Thursday?
Just trade out of the
Yep.
13th.
They can go up, they can go down. I don't care. They will not pick 13th. Will you give me 10-1?
I'll give you 7-1.
All right, $5,000 on the Rams trading out of the 13th pick. So I lose 5 if they make that pick.
Right.
And I get 35 if they don't.
I want him to take Mekhi Lemon because of Mekhi Lemon's great press conference skills, where he's like, remember that?
Yeah, I think he may have been taking one of my gummies the night
He
before.
was like very, very serious at the combine. So Wemby did all the Wemby stuff yesterday. Amazing. A lot of people maybe in the playoffs now being introduced to Wemby for the very first time and seeing a person that can do stuff that nobody has ever been able to do in the NBA. That guy, I think he was 5 for 5 from 3. I mean, just astounding.
He was 5 of 6, and he is the best show in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
What Wemby is to the NBA is what Shohei is to baseball.
Yeah.
You can't take your eyes off.
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping and I think they will get to at least the Western Conference Finals against OKC. I still there
He
I
had
am.
35 points in 33 minutes,
Yeah.
which is incredible. Like, he also had this one that was going crazy viral of went to coast. He had it behind his back, and then he dunks it. It's incredible. I will admit I haven't watched a ton of Wemby games this year, only when they've been playing the Lakers, and so I'm not used to seeing him around, and it is crazy. His body shouldn't move like that.
And you mentioned, by the way, that particular play is amazing because it demonstrates it's a coast to coast thing, and in the key, the ball is around his back, and he ultimately dunks it. I'm like, that guy's got an unbelievable handle on top of everything else, which is just amazing.
He can also shoot the three. He can also shoot the three off balance. Like, basically, you can put him anywhere, and he can do anything, which is just so crazy to see.
Yeah.
What did you think of the look of the Spurs stadium? Do you guys see that they're Fiesta colors?
I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, the question is,
everybody put on their Fiesta.
Yeah,
blue,
and
blue
you were
Fiesta
saying
shirts.
they shamed people that refused to put on the shirt.
They've got a camera.
Jumbotron.
Now, do you guys agree with me that would not work at a Lakers game?
100% it would work.
Because
it would
I
not
think
work.
the fans at Laker games put too much money into their outfits.
Okay.
Like, they don't want to put the free T-shirt on when they're wearing a $300 Tom
I also
Hardy
think it's
T-shirt.
an LA
you know?
thing. A LA thing. People don't like to be told what to do. It's much more relaxed, but it's also like, it's more of the apathy of it all. I don't think LA people would put it on.
I got to be honest. If you put somebody on the big board, now think about this, John, because I see a little sequence here. They do a zoom in. It says put on your shirt, and they're showing two guys who are not wearing their shirts.
Yeah.
And they leave them up there.
Yeah.
They just leave them up there. They're there for a good 30 seconds, and they don't break away from them until they actually have the shirts on. You think that wouldn't work, being on the board saying put on your shirt with everybody cheering put on your shirt?
Yeah.
You think that would not work? I don't think they do
anyone would be cheering put on your shirt. I think it would have the exact same effect as when Pepe Montilla waves to the crowd. No one responds. People think I'm kidding about that. I'm not. No one waves back.
Right.
And so I think that if they did that, it would be treated like Pepe waving. People would just go.
You think so? They just sit there on the board and it would say, put on your shirt. And
they would put it on and then immediately take it off.
That's probably what they would do.
And then take it off. Exactly. That might be a good play.
Absolutely no chance this would work in LA. I think it's 0% chance.
It might work at a Clipper game.
Yeah, maybe.
Sure.
Maybe.
But the Clippers would have to actually make the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Bill Simmons was like irate about the Fiesta colors being like, you're a storied franchise. You've won X amount of championships. You shouldn't have to pull a gimmick for game one. I thought that was an old man take.
I like it too. Yeah, I think it's fun. It's a Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday. Reacting to the Lakers taking game one of the series versus the Rockets. Reaction Monday brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. The official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. John, who on the inside the NBA crew is the least Laker fan of anybody?
Oh, it's Barkley. He complains whenever the Lakers are on that he goes, why do we put the Lakers on ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Barkley after the game yesterday.
They just play one-on-one basketball. It's better when it's Kevin Durant.
Actually, I
and
meant
Sengun.
this. Here, listen to this.
He's talking about the Rockets,
now.
right?
Yeah, here we go.
The Rockets have a problem now, though. The Lakers think they can win this series now because I don't think the Lakers thought they could win this series. Now, Luke Kennard got confidence. DeAndre Ayton got confidence. LeBron's always going to have confidence. Now, all they got to do is if they screw around and win game two, now Houston's in serious trouble. But I thought this was a great opportunity for the Rockets. And the thing the Rockets did, Ernie, that really messed up, you never thought they were going to win that game. They didn't expend a lot of energy, the Lakers. They didn't make LeBron tire himself out because, at his age, these games going to come quicker.
And by the way, and their offense, Houston's offense is just –
They can't shoot.
They can't shoot. It's like the guy that brings the ball up or the guy with the ball in his hands always tries to shoot. There's almost no ball movement whatsoever. Their assist total is really low. Lakers, by the way, 29 assists yesterday, led by LeBron with 13, and as you mentioned, 8 in the first quarter. And those assist numbers, if you go back and you look at the Lakers, when their assist numbers are up like that, they tend to win games.
14 assists on the first 15 baskets.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just lights out. And again, being realistic, the Lakers aren't going to shoot that well in the first quarter on Tuesday. But I thought that they controlled the game with their passing.
Yes.
I just thought their assists were great throughout the entire game. It was a really fun game to do. The crowd was super into it. I thought that the Lakers, despite the fact they gave up 21 offensive rebounds, 21-3.
Right.
Never got down, never got discouraged, and just hung in there. And
I also feel like a lot of times during the game, and I feel like this can happen with JJ and adjustments to game two, it felt like they were going too fast. That's where a lot of these like repeat turnovers, they turn over in the Rockets, turn over in the Lakers, turn back over to the Rockets. It felt like they were getting a little ahead of their skis. Like there wasn't, when LeBron especially was on the floor, there was feeling like there was not somebody telling everybody what to do in the same way. So I think game 2, maybe the nerves come down a little bit. I don't want them to play slowly, but it is better for the Lakers to generally play slowly. They're not
they're a good
team that
half-court
needs
team,
to be running up and down the court all the time. So I think game 2, hopefully for the Lakers' sake, it gets to slow down a little bit.
Yeah. I wanted to mention, so I went to dinner yesterday at senior citizen time, 4:45, or on Saturday, 4:45, and I went to Ruth's Chris. So I got a couple of questions. First of all, you've been to Ruth's Chris,
Yep.
right? Okay. So what do you think of the steak when you go to Ruth's Chris? What is memorable about it?
The thing that I identify with Ruth Chris is how hot all the food is.
Sizzling steak,
Yeah.
right? And sometimes it's sizzling so much you like hold up a napkin because you don't want to get hit. My steak was not sizzling on Saturday.
Really?
It was not.
Did you
sizzling.
send it back?
What city was the Ruth Chris
I
in?
was in
Orange County?
I was down in Orange County, down in your old neighborhood,
Like South Coast Plaza area?
South Coast Plaza,
Yeah.
exactly where I was. And I was so stunned because every time I've ever been there. The other question is, why is it Ruth's Chris? Ruth's Chris. Like, it's like a lady named Ruth has a Chris. Why is it Ruth's Chris?
This is a 420 thought, if I've ever heard one before, Mace.
By the way, I was very 420'd on Saturday night when I was thinking about it. But why Ruth's Chris?
It is a hard name to say.
It is a very hard, especially I have a sibling
Ruth's
S.
Chris Steakhouse originated in 1965 when single mother Ruth Fertel mortgaged her home to buy Chris's Steakhouse in New Orleans.
Wow!
Founded in 1927 by Chris Matalich. After a 76 fire forced her to relocate, a clause prohibited her from using the original name to the new location, leading her to add her own name to the existing sign,
That's
creating
fantastic.
the tongue twister name.
So she bought a steakhouse called Chris something.
It used to
turned
be
into-
Chris Steakhouse.
So if I bought Fleming's and I wanted to do a different one, I said Emily's Fleming's.
Emily's Fleming's, exactly. It would be exactly the same thing. That's fascinating. I had no idea. It is very hard to say, and their steaks should sizzle. Mine didn't sizzle on Saturday. Note to Ruth, didn't sizzle.
I like your line of questioning, and I think for Sports Review today, which is going to be like a half an hour, if you are somebody who is either partaking today or have partaken over the weekend, give us your 420 themed questions.
Oh, that's a
like
great
things that
idea.
it doesn't have to be sports related, it can be sports related, but like, the thinking about Ruth's Chris, thinking about other things that you're like, okay, only 420 thoughts.
Yeah, that is a 420 thought for sure.
So you know where I was this morning, Mace?
Where?
Right there at
Hey,
Chris
brother
Ward's
Chris.
new setup. He got me my 20 milligram gummies, so I went and saw him
Nice.
today on 420.
Oh,
I was his
fantastic.
first customer, proud to be.
Oh, very
We may
good.
hear from Chris during Sports
Yeah, I
Graffiti.
hope
We'll
so.
see.
I hope so. We want to know all about it. All right, coming up next for you. When, John, do we start worrying about Edwin Diaz? We'll get that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, the Lakers and Toyota are celebrating 50 years of their partnership. They got together in 1976, and they're still going strong. And as part of that, Toyota's Perfect Timing sales event is going on right now. It's never been easier to get into a fuel-efficient new Toyota with great offers to help every mile go further. And all the vehicles are on sale. The cars, the trucks, the SUVs, you name it. Even the BZ, the electric vehicles with advanced technology and great driving range are on sale right now. Efficiency meets capability exactly when you need it. And any Toyota you buy comes with Toyota Care. You get no cost maintenance for the first 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. That includes oil changes, tire rotations, even 24/7 roadside assistance. Most of the time, when a car company gives you free maintenance, they don't include the oil changes. They don't include the tire rotations. They never include the roadside assistance. Not at Toyota. You get all that stuff included. It's all part of 50 years of teamwork, innovation, and going places together. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
The playoffs roll on, and the intensity is rising.
Stolen by LeBron. LeBron on a breakaway. Slam dunk.
The Los Angeles Lakers return to the court for Game 2 against the Houston Rockets at Crypto.com Arena. Every possession matters. Every moment counts. It's Lakers-Rockets Game 2. Pre-game starts tomorrow at 6 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Not sure what to do this week? The answer is always Cosm. Here's your Cosm calendar for the week of April 20th. First up, the NBA and NHL playoffs are taking over the Dome. And sure, you could sit at home watching on your 50-inch screen, but why would you? When you can experience every second on a massive 87-foot wraparound LED display. At Cosm, you're not just watching the game, you're in it. Every dunk, every hit, every heart-pounding moment feels larger than life. Craving that next-level game day energy? Then grab your crew and roll into Cosm for the ultimate playoff experience. And let's talk food, because Cosm is serving up incredible local favorites like ahi poke tostadas, Korean corn cheese nachos, and mouth-watering double wagyu smash burger. Pair that with handcrafted cocktails and kick back on the Cosm deck with a breathtaking 360-degree view. This week, enjoy immersive showings of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and the stunning Mr. A by Cirque du Soleil. So whether it's a family night, date night, or just a reason to get out of the house, Cosm has it all. Don't miss out. Visit Cosm.com right now for the full lineup of events. That's Cosm.com. That's your Cosm calendar.
Time to bench those other hiring sites and let ZipRecruiter help you build a winning team. With ZipRecruiter, when you need the hire, you get the right fit for any role fast. That's because ZipRecruiter's smart matching technology starts showing your job to qualified candidates immediately. You can also apply filters and add screening questions to your job post to help you save time in scouting first-rate talent. With ZipRecruiter's advanced resume database, you can instantly unlock contact info from a roster of top candidates. That's why over 4.8 million businesses have trusted ZipRecruiter to hire, and check this out. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site in the game based on G2. So, if you need to score the best, go with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
We all know winning means showing up stronger, faster, better than before. And when you're chasing that edge, The Drop by GNC cuts through the noise, bringing you the best new innovations in sports nutrition and performance. From muscle building and strength support to improved recovery and focus, we curate the newest drops from GNC Amp, Pro Performance, and Mega Men. Plus, Ghost, Raw Nutrition, Bucked Up, and the top new brands changing the game. No guesswork, just leveling up. Check out The Drop by GNC for what's new, what works, and what's next.
I can't do it today. I already have plans. Something came up. There are a million reasons to put off a cancer screening, but one reason to keep it. Early detection can save lives. Every screening, every result, every early detection matters. At Pfizer, we're fighting against cancer, aiming for 8 cancer breakthroughs by 2030. Join the fight against cancer and get screened at Pfizerforall.com/screenings.
And it is Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Like, that's the problem in the world, is there aren't enough happy shows, fun shows.
Mason and Ireland.
710 ESPN.
Don't worry. Yeah, we definitely want some 420 calls during Sports Graffiti today. I got a little piece of breaking news here. Ready, John?
Yes, sir.
Tweet from Dave McMenamin. McTen. Video of Luka Doncic on the practice floor in El Segundo.
Is he just shooting free throws?
He's walking around.
He is not shooting. It's Austin Reeves.
He's not shooting. There's no fast break going on or anything. But
slow your roll Mr. Breaking News.
I just said he's on the floor.
Percentage chance that Luka plays in tomorrow night's game 2. I say 0.
I say 0 also. No, that's why the whole plan is to extend the series so we get to see Luka on the practice court.
Well, I think that's the NBA's plan because, again, this is going till April or May 3rd.
Although
Game 7 would be on Sunday, May 3rd.
This, by the way, is not unusual. This is exactly the schedule they had last year against Minnesota. There's no difference. They stretch these suckers
it's the
out.
Laker beneficial schedule.
Oh, yeah, no question. Well, in this case, it's a Rockets beneficial schedule, too, because Durant gets a couple of days.
So the reason I picked the Lakers in 6 to win this series.
Because you work for him?
That and I have tickets to see James Taylor at Beach Life on Sunday, May 3rd.
Hey.
So I'm trying to put that I'm trying to quote LeVar Ball, I'm trying to will it into existence.
Yeah.
Lakers win in 6, and then that Sunday, May 3rd, I'm at Beach Life with Lisa and Cappy and Rachel listening to James Taylor.
We're going to Beach Life Friday night.
For Duran Duran?
For Duran Duran.
Yeah,
which
that's
is like
going to be
super old school fun.
Have you ever been to Beach Life?
No, I've never
you're
been.
You're going to love it.
Yeah, I hear it's really cool.
You're going to love it. It's awesome.
Cappy's got this thing wired.
Well, okay.
he's got this thing. You know,
so apparently
Cappy is such a schmoozer.
He is
so good at making deals.
Yeah, Cappy would literally sell his own mother to get free tickets to something. Apparently, he went to the station and he said, I don't know if I can get him to give us any money, but how about if I get him to give us some tickets? Can I talk about Beach Life?
Yeah, right.
And the station said, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
So he's talking about it, and he's got free tickets.
Nice. Good.
He was there with us last year. They were fun.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, Rachel's really fun. Did she try to hand you gummies? She normally walks around with a bunch of gummies and says...
She did.
She uses ones that say lively and present.
I did not partake, but I can't remember if Lisa did or not, but they were. Cappy and Rachel were both gummied up.
We went to a USC game, and Rachel was just like, everybody there was getting gummies. It was like it was like an old school Hollywood buffet, as they say on the studio, John. An old school Hollywood buffet.
She was the Oprah. You get a gummy.
You get a gummy.
You
get a gummy.
Yeah,
exactly
why not?
right. So apparently, I was not here for this story, but there's an 81-year-old man who's a Dodger season ticket holder who wants to have paper tickets. And, of course, paper tickets are a thing of the past, but they have made an exception, John. An old 81-year-old guy, good for him, got his paper tickets.
Yeah, it's fine that the Dodgers did a nice thing and gave him his tickets, but my advice to him would be the same thing I would say to my mom or my mom's boyfriend, Peter, or your mom and her boyfriend, not stepdad, Leo. My mom and Peter are both 77. Figure it out, all right? I got him to a Laker game a month ago. I sent him the tickets. They figured it out.
Yeah.
All right.
He doesn't have a smartphone. He only has a Nokia flip phone. He does not use a computer.
Oh,
so he had no way to get to it. Maybe he's a listener here. He's listening to the radio, maybe. So
maybe he still has radio. I think he probably still has radio. He certainly is not on the app right now.
So if he only has a Nokia
I don't know if he knows what an
phone.
app is.
Yeah.
What if he doesn't have
But the
a smartphone,
problem with the
how does he get
Dodgers
in?
doing it for him is now they're going to have to do it for everybody else.
You know what? I would like to stand up for paper tickets. So Pepe walks in here every week.
Pepe sounds like a paper ticket guy.
He's got a stack of stuff. He's like, look, this is a ticket to this game in 1959.
You guys don't even know the half of it. He gives Brian boxes and boxes of things every time he comes
Here's
through.
the program from when I saw Elizabeth Taylor and Cat on a Hot Tin Roof on Broadway. He's got programs.
It's a bunch of pictures, like professional pictures of the movies being made on set, kind of deal, like behind the scenes kind of stuff.
They're very cool. It's just a lot of things.
Tons of them.
That
He brings
Pepe's
stuff
getting rid of.
every time he comes here. It is like it is a potpourri.
Pepe Claus.
He will be here tomorrow with Potpourri of Lives.
Oh, very nice.
That's tomorrow.
Hey, it's NFL Draft Week. What are the Rams going to do with the 13th pick? Ireland says traded. I say Mackay Lemon. We're going to find out Thursday in the first round. We are all over the 2026 NFL Draft Week on ESPN LA, powered by the law offices of Jacob Amrani, the chosen legal partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Remember, call Jacob 800-345-6789. So coming up next, we'll do some icebreakers, then we'll talk about Edwin Diaz, and then we will get to sports graffiti, expanded sports graffiti today.
I will continue to attempt to bury Mace by such a margin in sports graffiti that you cannot make icebreakers that you cannot make a miracle comeback like you've done 2 of the last 3 months. And what is the score right now?
The score right now is...
I don't care about you and everybody else. I just care about Mason.
47 for you.
Yeah.
-1 for Mason.
Yeah,
All right, so I have to be 100 points ahead.
You've got a 48-point
going into the
lead.
last week.
Are you kidding me?
I'm coming for your head right now. Let's go.
Yeah, no, go.
You got You got 2 days this week where I'm not on the show.
Right, and we go to doubles ultimately. We double up.
Yeah, let me see
starting,
when
end of the week, probably.
when the doubles start. They start on Friday the 24th.
Okay, so this Friday. That's when I'm going to make some hay,
and I won't
too.
be here.
Oh,
okay.
Big opportunity.
There you go.
Icebreakers
You'll
is
be
next.
live at our draft show.
Oh, that's right. I'll be live at the Rams draft. What are we calling that? The Rams draft house? The Rams draft party?
I think you just read what we call it, but I think it's the draft party.
Yeah, I have no recollection of what I just read. They're just words to me. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Midweek battle in the heart of Los Angeles. LAFC returned to BMO Stadium with one mission: bounce back in front of the black and gold faithful.
BMO Stadium is absolutely rocking!
Standing in their way, the Colorado Rapids, looking to spoil the night in the City of Angels.
It's a goal lasso from David Martinez!
LAFC battle the Rapids. Coverage begins Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey LA, it's Bethel Duran. Head to Northridge Toyota and Wondrey Toyota today and drive off in a brand new, beautiful 2026 Toyota Tacoma SR5 for just $209 a month on a 36-month lease. $209 for a Tacoma? You already know it's got to be Northridge and Wondrey Toyota. Any trade you own outright is your down payment. It's a limited time offer. Nobody's going to take care of you like my guys at Wondrey's and Northridge Toyota.
2026 Toyota Tacoma SR5 iForce 2.4-cylinder turbo 5-foot bed, double cab 4x2 RWD model. MSRP $40,628. Base 10,000 miles per year and excludes tax, title, license, and dollar fees.
Pizza Hut is bringing the heat with their new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, finished with buttery garlic parm seasoning in every bite. And right now, grab a large pizza with any 3 toppings for just $11.99, delivery or carryout. When you're hungry for big flavor, keep the Pizza Hut coming with the $11.99 large 3-topping deal. Order now at pizzahut.com or download the Pizza Hut app.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese and toppings, stuffed crust, and original pan.
Evan Cohen here. You know the feeling when a candidate just stands out. Not just their resume, but their energy. They're eager, engaged, and you know they want the role. That makes a difference. If you're hiring, you want a candidate who's passionate, but you can't get that insight from a resume unless you post your job on ZipRecruiter. Their matching technology finds qualified candidates fast, and ZipRecruiter has a new feature that shows you the most interested qualified candidates first. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Oh, it's Icebreakers time. Oh, right. That's right. The big voice guy.
Listen to Mason and Ireland. Weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
Exactly right. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. Your fit-friendly vodka. With no sugar added, 64 calories an ounce, and keto-friendly. Let's do it. Icebreakers. Presented by Blue Ice Vodka on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
If you're just getting in the car and didn't know the score difference right now, John has 47, Mace has -1.
Let's go.
So here's where we are.
I'm going to go early.
Good.
Okay. For 10 points.
Yep.
I was born in 1961 in Midland, Texas. I went to Hanover College in Hanover, Indiana. While there, I was a member of the Sigma Chi fraternity and became friends with future Vice President Mike Pence.
And I'm sorry, what university?
Hanover University.
Got it.
Hanover College.
Got it.
All right. For 9 points. When my first wife and I got married, the union was not intended to be serious. We had planned to divorce the following day, but the storefront marriage divorce parlor was closed when we returned to it. We remained married for another 10 months.
Okay.
For 8 points, I have played the same character in 3 different TV series. I have appeared in 4 movies that have been nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards.
Played himself in 3 different series.
Okay.
I have a feeling this next one might get you, so maybe go early. My father was a convicted hitman who served a life sentence for the killing of federal judge John H. Wood Jr.
Ireland.
Go ahead.
I think it's Woody Harrelson.
Ah, you got it.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson.
Come on, Mace. I thought you'd get it on that.
On 420.
Aren't you
on
friends with
420. Woody
So,
Harrelson.
How many points did I get?
You got 7 points on that.
All right, so
Come
it's
on,
50.
Mason.
It's 54 to -1.
Yes.
I'm
By the
still
way,
not comfortable.
I have had I smoked out with Woody Harrelson.
I know, which is why I think I was like, okay, Mace, let's make sure you get it. I can't even design it for you, and John wins.
So when that movie, I know. So when that movie, People versus Larry Flint, came out,
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson was great, and Clint Harrelson, his brother, Clint Harrelson is his brother. He came on the show. Woody came on the show. Larry Flint himself came on the show, which was super cool. And Clint said, "You should come over, smoke with us." I'm like, "All right." So I go to Woody Harrelson's house out in Malibu. Smoked out with Woody Harrelson and with his brother, and the next day he called me and said, "You coming again?" I'm like, "I have a job. I can't do this every day."
I've always thought my dad looks a lot like Woody Harrelson, and they're similar age. But let me do the rest because I think I liked doing his. So 6 points, I played Joe Biden on SNL. He did one appearance as Joe Biden on SNL. I thought I could have got you guys on that one too. I may be half brothers with Matthew McConaughey. That's the whole thing of like they might have been half brothers or whatever. He's the star of the Hunger Games franchise as Hey Mitch Abernathy.
That wouldn't have helped.
Hunger Games. And then I joined the cast of Cheers in season 4.
Okay, so you said he played the same character, I'm assuming it's Woody, on Cheers, Frasier, and what's the third?
The Simpsons.
Okay.
That's the other.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go. There's icebreakers for today. And who gave us the segment, John?
Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka, double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, made from Idaho potatoes, clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka premium taste, nothing extra. Lisa's up there for another week. She was there last week. She's there this week.
Big old party.
I have a feeling by the time I get there, the Blue Ice might be toast.
Uh-oh.
So I might need to call Tom Gibson on the bat phone and have him send me more Blue Ice.
When are you going to get there? Like late June?
Exactly. When the Lakers are eliminated, I am going.
Yes.
So I'm planning on after June 24th.
I think that's
I'm
good.
just saying.
Keep your plans flexible. Keep them
We
flexible.
are prepared to go down as gentlemen. You two are missing it. I'm telling you. What, Brian, what's the cutoff for Mace and Emily to jump on the bandwagon? If they don't do it after game 2.
Oh, you're saying if the Lakers win game 2?
Lakers win game 2.
If they win game 2, I think the Lakers win
I'm
the
not
series.
on after game 2.
Oh, you're just a hater.
He's cut off then.
Yeah.
Cut off.
So the Dodgers, as we mentioned, have lost 2 in a row. That's the first time they've lost 2 in a row this season. The last team in Major League Baseball to have a 2-game losing streak, lose back-to-back games. And it was interesting. They've lost 2 in a row to Colorado, including on Saturday. They lost 4-3 to Colorado on Saturday night. And afterwards, Dalton Rushing was catching for Will Smith. Listen to what he says about Rockies hitters Saturday night at Coors Field.
I think they had a good game plan as an opposing team, and maybe I pitched into their game plan as far as calling pitches. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's odd some of those hitters that do what they do. They go up there and they were only the first pitch that was thrown. So it's fishy.
A little fishy. Knew the first pitch. Will Klein was on the mound, and apparently they had 12 first strike attempts, either swinging or hitting. And Dalton Rush thought, I don't know if there's necessarily a chance that there's any sort of, sign giving or whatever. But
Dave turned it down pretty quickly. He said it was just bad pitches.
Yeah, it was bad pitches.
Well, I sent you guys an article that said the Rockies swing at first pitches more than any team in the major leagues now.
So Dalton Rushing, what is fishy is it's not fishy at all. That's just their game plan.
Right. And Kyle Karros from Manhattan Beach had a long home run.
Yeah. So I warned everybody about Edwin Diaz before the beginning of the year. Like, he blew 8 saves last year for the Mets. He's a guy that will occasionally blow a save. So 9 days ago, he blew a save, then was unavailable until yesterday. Reportedly, it's a knee thing, and it may relate to the injury he had, not in this Baseball World Classic, but the last World Baseball Classic. And yesterday, gave up, I think, 3 runs and didn't get out of an inning. When is the time to worry about Edwin Diaz?
Wow, that's a great question. I don't think it's on April 20th.
No. But the fact that he was unavailable for 9 days makes me concerned.
Yeah, I think what the Dodgers normally do in situations like this is they put him on the injured list, see if they can get him right, And that's what I would do. I'd let him take 2 weeks off and see if it helps.
Yeah.
And then if he doesn't come back after that, you start to think, well, maybe it's something more serious.
I will say it's a weird position to put Edwin Diaz in if he's teetering on, hasn't had great starts, to put him out there at Coors Field.
Right,
of
in
all
a
places.
tie ball game.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous thing to do because, well, I guess if you're trying to gauge whether or not he's fully there and fully right, maybe it's the knee, but also maybe there's a little mental stuff of not being totally there. But I think Coors Field is probably the worst place to put a pitcher that's teetering at because it's a hitter-friendly field. They're going to fly out of the park.
His fastball was as low as 92.8 miles an hour yesterday. So that's a considerable drop from where he normally is, 97 to 99. And the knee thing, and I wonder if there's not a in his head thing. I don't know where they stand. Now, the one thing I'll say, Blake Trinan got lit up yesterday. He actually took the loss. You still have Tanner Scott, and you still have Alex Vesia, who's 2 for 2 in save opportunities.
Both left-handed, though.
Right, but still, Tanner Scott.
You need a right-handed
Tanner
complement. One of those guys, Trinan or Diaz, has got to show up.
Well, I'm saying I don't know about either one of those guys, but you can close with Tanner Scott. Tanner Scott has had 25-plus save years, and Alex Vesia is 2 for 2 in save opportunities, so you have options to go to. But it's going to be important to keep an eye on Edwin Diaz, who they have invested a ton of money in.
So they play tonight in Colorado. That means they have a game every day this week.
Yeah, they have a game.
Yeah.
They're on a streak of 13 straight days with a game.
Okay.
And by the way, their big problem in Colorado is they're 6 for 31 with runners in scoring position so far in this series. So no clutchiness going on.
Yeah, they
there.
loaded the bases in the 8th with a chance to kind of take the game over, and was only able to get, I think, 1 run home.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I have any other stoner thoughts.
Can I throw in something before we get to Sports Graffiti? It's not necessarily a stoner thought here, but this is from Ian Rappaport earlier this morning. They said that Jimmy G is considering retirement per Rap Sheet.
Uh-oh.
And Greg asked me this question. Why would he retire? Because he's not that old. He's 34. He has a cushy job. As you don't really have to play that much unless Matthew Stafford gets injured, then you're in. But they're not expecting you to play probably more than 3 games max.
Yes.
He doesn't play in the preseason.
He just stands on the sideline.
It does not feel like one of those things that you would expect someone to retire at 34 when you kind of have a cushy job.
But the thing is, he has so much money.
Right, but what's one more year getting paid a boatload of money? Like, it's a very confusing thing. I didn't really even land on a solution of why he would choose to do it, but maybe to hold the Rams over a barrel to get him to pay him more money, say, hey, I'll leave. But if I was the Rams, I'm like, okay, go.
Yeah,
this would be the best backup position available. If he left.
He's not good.
His career earnings are $158 million, and he really just holds a clipboard now. And you're right.
And Johnny, he's not good.
Year.
He was just bad on the Raiders.
Exactly, but I'm a Raider fan, so that's what I remember. And by the way, the Niner fans don't like him either. Aaron Larsoul, who I work with over at the Lakers, is a big Niners fan, and he told me 5 years ago, he said they'll never win with Jimmy G. He can't throw the ball down the field.
I've heard people say if Jimmy G could throw the deep ball, they'd have won 2 Super Bowls.
Right.
But he got them to a freaking Super Bowl. I'm sorry.
Did get them to a Super Bowl. Exactly right.
There's very few, quote-unquote, bad quarterbacks to get their team to a Super Bowl.
So, question. If Jimmy G does retire, then the Rams need a backup quarterback.
They'll find a good backup. It's going to be the best backup position in the league if you're somebody who wants to learn from McVay.
Let me ask you guys something. You have always said, both of you, and you guys both go to every Ram game, that if Matthew Stafford gets hurt, the season's over anyway.
Likely, yes.
So why invest in a backup quarterback at all? Let Stetson Bennett do it. You've already said if Matthew Stafford goes down, that's it.
But what if he goes down for a month?
You've said that's it.
No, if you can lose 4, even if they go 0-4, you can still bounce back from 0-4. I've seen him bounce back from 3-6.
You can have a backup for 3 weeks. I've always had this theory about backups in general. Your backup has an opportunity of 3 weeks where they could keep your season alive. After 3 weeks, no matter who the backup is, it's almost always gets to be poor. I mean, I know there's exceptions. There's like the Brock Purdy's of the world to come into there and like do it well, but I think the best case scenario is you get somebody that could win you 2 out of 3 games. And I think Jimmy G with this Rams offense could do that. I don't think Stetson Bennett, I think you're getting crushed if he's your quarterback.
Yeah. Oh, Stetson Bennett is just not good.
He's straight up not good, which is why I also don't understand why he's on this team. It's always been a question for me.
I don't understand why we carry a third quarterback. It's never made any sense.
who are you going to play in the preseason?
Oh, right. He's our preseason
Anybody coming off the bench, anybody who wants to get a couple snaps during the preseason.
That's what Stetson Bennett's for.
But then he's on the team for the rest of the year.
But he's the one that's holding the clipboard.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, they both are. They both are at this point. The other possibilities would be Anthony Richardson from the Colts, who they're looking to trade.
You draft a quarterback in the draft this year.
You draft maybe Garrett Nussmeier.
Sure.
Middle of the draft. I think you can get him Tyrod Taylor, Cooper Rush, Teddy Bridgewater. I don't think has Kirk Cousins landed yet?
Raiders,
that's right. Raiders, because he would have been a good option.
I could see Tyrod also. You get getting 2 out of 3 wins in a season. When if Matthew Stafford has his back sees up again, I know last season he got through all of it, but if he has to miss 2 games.
What about Russell Wilson? Let's ride.
No.
Come on, let's get him.
Just because
he'd be great for us.
Do this. Let's ride. Come on, let's all.
He'd be able to drive.
Come on, let's all ride. Let's
ride. He'd be like LeBron and would drive all the listeners crazy.
Emily, do it. Let's ride.
Nope. He hurt me too much as the Steelers quarterback for a while.
BC, let's ride. That's what I'm talking about.
Go Hawks.
Yeah. All right,
now listen, we're going to take as many calls today as you want to give us. All right? It's a Monday. It's a Reaction Monday. If you guys show up and deliver, we'll do 1, 2, however many segments of Sports Graffiti you want.
Graffiti.
If you all suck, we'll only do 1.
Exactly.
877-710-3776. 877-710-3776. Sports Graffiti, your chance to take over the show is next.
Yep, you got your Lakers, you got your Dodgers, you got your 420 thoughts, everything going on. 877-710-ESPN. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
So Jason Stewart, he would always give very bizarre gift cards as holiday gifts.
Okay.
And they would have really weird amounts to very weird places.
Okay.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
He gave me a 7-Eleven gift card one Christmas for $71.11. Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of 7-Eleven right there, man.
I think I still have like $40 left on it. And he gave it to me 25 years ago.
So much stuff for $70.
You know how hard it is to spend $70 at 7-Eleven?
So hard.
You could eat for a month at 7-Eleven.
I could, man. Every day, cookies, pizzas, taquitos. Slurpees, Big Ghosts, everything.
I like he's got the menu memorized. Like you would think he was reading that off his laptop. He's just going by his last order.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Cappy, when I walked into the VisionWorks Brea store, I immediately thought, this is too easy.
I know. And the frames are organized by shape and by price, so you don't have to go digging around. Now, Chris, I had the same experience at VisionWorks in Santa Ana.
Seriously, why go anywhere else but VisionWorks? Their 100-day guarantee gives you peace of mind, so if you change your mind, for any reason, just bring them back.
Buy one, get one free.
Simple scheduling, simple shopping. VisionWorks makes it simple.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
John Ireland here, and when it comes to vodka, I like a winner, and Blue Ice Vodka delivers. America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
The home of the Lakers, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And you know it's time for Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland. This is where you call in and talk to the fellas.
877-710-ESPN.
That's right, that number is back. It's not a mistake. Big voice guy, do it one more time.
877-710-ESPN.
You get to talk to Mason in Ireland during Sports Graffiti, and we know everybody loves Mason in Ireland.
Rick Vega, I'm the reigning champ of the Mason Ireland Poker Invitational.
Gregory Mendez, Port Hueneme, California.
Why do you want Mason in Ireland?
Why I love them? Because they're there every day for me. They're consistently giving out some funny takes, being goofy, and to be honest, we need it in a time like this, so I love it.
Let's do it. Sports Graffiti time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, it is Sports Graffiti time. Ireland, do you want to switch up the phones or do you want to take them?
I don't care. Try see if yours works.
Of course not.
Freddie and Corona. Freddie, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Happy Monday to everybody.
You too.
John, you're in a great mood today. I love it.
Excellent.
I wonder why.
Yes. I wonder no more. Go ahead.
Well, I called last week. I was the person that talked about the Wendy comment. What if Kennard knocks down 7 3-pointers? You know, anything's possible. And then Mason wouldn't buy into it.
Of course he didn't.
Yeah, no.
You know why? He's a glass half empty guy.
Yeah, no. I'm not. I'm just a realist.
Well, realist, you're down 0-1.
Yeah.
Look,
take that, realist. You're down 0-1.
Okay, but let me just say, if I knew Kevin Durant wasn't going to play in Game 1, I would have taken the Lakers. So that would. But by the way, were you not surprised? Kevin Durant was out for Game 1?
Oh, shocked.
Yeah,
you know who told me? Sliwa.
Oh, is that right?
I walked in to the press room, and he goes, hey, did you hear? I go, hear what? He goes, Durant's out. I went, nah, come on. You're kidding. You know, I swear to God. Yeah, Emir Joker just said it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angelo in Torrance. Hey, Angelo, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Happy 420, gentlemen.
You too, man.
Heck yeah. I just want to make sure everybody makes it up to the treehouse up on La Brea today to see our boy Chris Ward.
I was there this morning, Angelo.
How was his? Did you get some of his new product?
I did, and Chris just posted a picture of the two of us. My 20 milligram gummies were in stock. I bought Mace. I bought 10 packages of the gummies, so I have 50. I have 50 to get me through the next 2 months.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Angelo, it's a great setup over there. Place looks great.
Well, I'm headed up there in about an hour. So
all right,
awesome, man. Say hi to Chris for us.
Enjoy. Yeah, it looks great. Nick in Irvine. Hey, Nick, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, I got 2 420 thoughts for you. I mean, listen, if 420 falls on a Monday, it should be a national holiday. And if it falls on a Friday, it should be a national holiday. And, of course, Saturday and Sunday. And since you already have 4 out of the 7, it should just be a national holiday.
There you go. What about Wednesday? Why, come on.
I am in total and complete agreement. A lot of people live like 420 is every day, and good for them. BC.
That's right.
Mike in Monrovia. Hey, Mike, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, guys. When the others win in Game of Games or Icebreakers, why don't you guys bank that money and put it in a pot so when you guys lose money, that's the only place you guys can borrow from. And if you borrow from it, make it punitive that you guys have to do something. But instead of like 50 grand here, 100 grand there, you can only borrow with what they win. So it incentivizes the others to win.
Okay.
Yeah, it's worth thinking about. That's worth thinking about.
I don't really understand how the bank of the others work.
Yeah. The others bank.
Because they've never won, so we'd have no money to do to work with you.
No money, exactly.
Steven in the great city of Manhattan Beach. Hi, Steven. You're on Sports Graffiti.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I just have another 420-related question. When you guys are blitzed off a couple of gummies or, joints, what is your favorite thing to eat while you're, when you got those red eyes and you just munch it up?
Yeah, I never smoke anything because I don't want to mess with my voice.
I'm also not a smoker. I'm a gummy guy. I used to be a smoker. But when I gummy up, I'm telling you, my big weakness in life is Ready Whip.
Yeah,
I love Ready Whip.
The only time I ever use cannabis is to help me sleep, so I never ever
and you don't
have
wake up
cravings.
Hungry.
No,
that's amazing.
Mine is crunchy Cheetos,
that sounds like a 420 snack.
And then Wingstop wings.
Oh, nice.
And mostly the Parmesan garlic wings.
Oh, those are very good. Do you have them delivered, or you make somebody go get them?
100% delivered. I have no one else to get them for me.
BC, what's your munchy food of choice?
If I could have anything all time, it is a bag of Doritos with a milkshake. The combination
that's
of the two.
a strong order right
so
there.
good.
By the way, for me, Ready Whip is always on. There's always a pumpkin pie in our house.
Have can will travel.
Yeah, there's always a pumpkin pie in the house somehow, and I dive into that every night.
2 lines open. If
Oh,
you guys
what are you
want to
doing,
fill
people?
them. If not, we're only doing
Super
one
Graffiti.
segment. Mike in West Hills. Hey, Mike, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey guys, I was watching the Laker game in LeBron. Just an amazing performance by the true GOAT. I also would always look at the stats after the game, and I'm sure you did too, John and Steve. The Lakers being out-rebounded on the offensive board, 21-3 and 18 turnovers.
Yep.
Now, if that happens tomorrow again against KD, there's definitely going to be a problem.
By the way, I think you actually, Mike, you sugarcoated it a little. They had 20 turnovers, and they were out-rebounded 21-3. You can't, and they missed 9 free throws. Mace, on most nights, you can't get away with any one of those 3.
Yeah.
The reason they got away with just lockdown defense.
Yeah.
They just guarded people, and that's, Mike, why they won.
And by the way, Houston has just a terrible half-court offense without Durant. Even with Durant, they have a terrible half-court offense.
Here's Danny in L.A. Hey, Danny, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
What's up, fellas? Hey, so I'm starting to get the wife more into basketball this year.
Yeah.
And I get the typical, who's the best player on this team, that team, the logos. But yesterday, I usually tell her, the light team is usually the home team. But yesterday with the San Antonio Spurs, they went dark. So she was like all confused. So, John, who determines that? I just wanted to know.
The home team gets to pick whatever uniform they wear, light or dark, and then the visiting team adjusts to that. So, for example, if the Lakers want to wear gold, then the other team has to wear a dark color, has to wear like red. Or if the Lakers want to wear purple, then the other team has to go white. That's the way it's supposed to work. Now, ever since they started Mace, when you and I were watching basketball growing up, there were only 2 uniforms, a road and a home.
Yeah,
now every team has like 5. So every once in a while, they screw it up. Like the Lakers will be wearing gold, and then Golden State will come in, and they'll be wearing white and gold. And
right.
It's hard to tell them apart, but it doesn't happen that often.
I just got this from Dr. Evan Jeffries on. Did you guys read this already?
I actually follow him. He's very good on social.
But he says that Shams is reporting that Kevin Durant is dealing with a bruised patella tendon and is a game-time decision in Game 2.
Come on, Mace. Come on. Hey, the aforementioned Chris Ward on 420. I just saw Chris. Chris, happy 420. How are you?
High afternoon.
High afternoon. Exactly right.
Doing great, man. I want to thank everybody, all the listeners, everybody. This wouldn't have happened without you guys. I love everybody out there. Thank you, John, for coming through, man. I really appreciate that.
Chris, I think your new place is great. Mace, it is spacious. It is located exactly 14 minutes from the station.
Nice.
So it is convenient. And, Chris, what other details would you like to provide about your new setup?
Oh, Mason, it's on the way home, so you'll be easy with it.
Awesome, man. I'm all for it.
I presented Mace with his gift bag, Chris, so it's in the right hands.
Chris, what's like the address and stuff?
The address is 5052 Pico Boulevard. It's a tree house.
Okay.
Mid-city.
Yeah.
Nice.
5057 West Pico Boulevard.
Okay. And I met a couple of Chris's coworkers, very nice people there.
Congratulations,
Chris, I think
man.
you're going to kill it, man. Congrats.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. Love you guys. And I got to answer to that Ruth Chris question.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So Ruth has all the money, and Chris is just her husband. He wanted a job. He's probably staying at home all day.
That's a good point.
I mean?
You're absolutely right. That makes complete sense.
That describes my dream.
Yeah. Exactly.
I wanted to marry a USC girl with a trust fund. I screwed it up.
You did not screw it up. Lisa's fantastic.
Maury in Redondo Beach. Hey, Maury, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, John, I was calling about that belt that you mentioned you use for your lower back pain that Luke and LeBron use when they go to the bench. I got lower back pain, and I remember you
Maury, I'm about to change your life, all right? Go to the Hyper Ice website, all right? HYPER, Hyper Ice website, and order the Venom 2, all right? VENOM 2. It's going to cost you a little money, about in between $250 and $300. But Maury, you will use it every single day. My routine is I wake up in the morning. Sometimes if I sleep particularly on a mattress that's too soft, like at a hotel, I will throw on the Hyper Ice belt, leave it on for 20 minutes, and I am good to go. I cannot tell you, Maury, how many people I've turned on to this, and no one has ever told me they've had any issues once they buy the belt. So Hyper Ice Venom 2. They are not an advertiser. I'm just giving you that because it works for me, but that's where you want to go. Got it?
Fantastic advice.
I appreciate it, man. That's all I needed. Thank you.
All right, have a great day.
Yep.
Here's Cameron in Lake Forest. Hey, Cameron, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I will guarantee Lakers win Game 2 tomorrow.
All right, I'm with you, man. Let's guarantee it.
And Lakers in 5, and give me $50,000 mythical dollars on Lakers versus OKC, Lakers in 6 in the second round.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's already got him in the Western Conference Finals. Great for you, man.
He's definitely smoking a lot today.
Yeah, it is National 420 Day, isn't it?
That guy's a believer.
Yes.
Here, by the way, open lines again, 877-710-3776. Here's Ken in Ontario. Hey, Ken, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
Hey, John, by the way, I'm the guy you met in Philly, when they played the Lakers. I was visiting from L.A., of course. It was great meeting you, by the way.
Oh, cool. What do you think, Ken? Are you with me? Are you with Brian and I? Do you believe?
John, I'm with you, man. I'm a Laker homer. The way I see it, John, this is what I think. If Lakers can get one more game out of the next 3 and make it 2-2 going into Game 5, I know 100% one of them will return. Either Reeves
you feel it
or
in your
Luka will
bones.
return.
Here comes Luka.
Breaking news. You know 100% he's coming back. I like that.
I'm telling you. Why would Luka go all the way to Spain and not be back for first round? If it's a 2-2 series, we got this in the bag. I'm telling you.
I love it. Love it, Ken.
Look, I think if they win tomorrow night, they win the series. I'll say that. If they win tomorrow night, they win the series.
I think they win the series anyway.
Okay, I know you do.
877-710-ESPN.
By the way, if they play like they did last night against Houston
Saturday
with
night,
Durant, it's trouble.
They can't make the same mistakes.
No.
For sure.
No.
All right, we'll take more of your phone calls coming up. 877-710-3776. If it's easier to remember, 877-710-ESPN.
All right, that is coming up next for you. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, stop drinking that lousy city water. Here in Los Angeles, the water's filled with chemicals and chlorine. That's exactly why I got a Life Source whole house water system. Life Source cleans and conditions water from every tap, so you're getting healthier water throughout your entire home. And the best part, it's easy. No salt, no regular maintenance, no more harsh, skin-irritating city water. I'm telling you, this is one of the best upgrades you'll notice immediately. Better showers, better drinking water, better all around. Upgrade your water and your life with Life Source. I did. I'll never go back. In the month of April, make sure you ask for the ESPN LA special. You'll get $500 off plus free installation for new customers, but you have to ask for it by name. The ESPN LA special. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. LifeSource Water, it's not just better, it's essential. Offer ends April 30th. Warranty limitations apply. LifeSource Water, LifeSourceWater.com.
It's a midweek battle in the heart of Los Angeles. LAFC returned to BMO Stadium with one mission: bounce back in front of the black and gold faithful.
BMO Stadium is absolutely rocking!
Standing in their way, the Colorado Rapids, looking to spoil the night in the City of Angels.
It's a goal lasso from David Martinez!
LAFC battle the Rapids. Coverage begins Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey, it's Cap. Is it time to downsize? Selling your home doesn't have to be a hassle. Not with Seller's Advantage. You can skip commissions and costly repairs. By the time you pay for repairs, you could have already sold your home for a fair, competitive price without the worry of the deal falling through. Here's what Chris Chavez, a real Seller's Advantage customer, had to say, and I quote, "Seller's Advantage was definitely the best company I've worked with. They offered me more than I expected, and the whole process was great. They were helpful, always answered the phone, and willing to help. I can't say enough about the experience. Much better than going through a realtor," end quote. Thank you, Chris. Get your free, no obligation cash offer today. Call Seller's Advantage at 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-397-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Providence Realty, DRE number 019-15-21-2. Change is in the air at LAX. Los Angeles International Airport's automated people mover trains are rolling soon as part of LAX's ongoing investments in improving your travel journey. The new trains will quickly move guests between all terminals, the new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, and economy parking in 10 minutes or less. Departing every 2 minutes, they'll help approximately 30 million passengers per year. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
Harry Douglas here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
My name is Christine, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, was a healthy 34-year-old, and 3 months later, he was gone. Thankfully, he had life insurance. Ethos made it so easy. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. 100% online, no medical exam. Life insurance didn't take away the loss, but it did give us the space to just grieve.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. Ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Mason and Ireland on LA's mega sports station.
Oh my, am I really on Mason and Ireland show?
Yes.
This is a great moment. Hey.
Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
I was going to talk to Chris Ward about my gummy brand, but now I don't remember what it was.
About your brand?
Yeah, my brand. It's at home, but I don't remember the name of it.
Just take a picture and send it to him.
Yeah. No, I was trying to order it right now. I can't figure it out. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, top athletes, big moments one night. The OC Sports Awards. June 18th at Angel Stadium, hosted by a very, very big star, John. Who do you think's hosting?
Roger Lodge?
The Travis Rogers.
Wow.
Celebrate greatness. Be part of one of Orange County's premier sports nights. Get your tickets now at theocsportsawards.org. Here we go. Back to the phones. It is Solomon in Lake Balboa. Solomon, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, man?
Hey, I'm good, guys. Thanks so much. You know, remember before when the Lakers couldn't beat teams north of 500 and all the prognosticators were saying, they'll never do it. It's an unbalanced lineup, blah, blah, blah. What did they do? They turned it around. Before this series, everybody was saying, Lakers don't have a chance. Oh, come on. You know, no Luka, no Reeves. Houston's going to dominate them. If the Lakers play defense the way they did game one and they clean up the free throws and turnovers, I don't know if they can out-rebound Houston. That might be a bridge too far. But if they play defense and clean up those two aspects, I don't see them losing this series. Do you?
Nope. I think they're going to win it. But, you know, it's interesting that that's what you said, Solomon. Mace.
Yes.
Here's how good of an offensive rebounding team Houston is.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were the first team in the NBA to grab 39% of available offensive rebounds this year. That was the highest offensive rebound percentage in a single season since the league started tracking it 30 years ago.
LeBron said last week, greatest rebounding team in the last 25 years
that's
is what LeBron said.
kind of where they live.
Yeah, no question. Let's go to Ray in South L.A. Hi, Ray. You're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, man?
Happy 420, guys. I'm going to be very quick because I'm at work, and I'm about to go partake right quick before I got to go back from work.
Good for you.
From lunch. So first, I don't know why you guys are so scared of Houston. Even with KD or without KD, if LeBron is supposed to be the GOAT he's supposed to be, then he should be able to beat these guys within the first round. Now, everybody else I don't know about until Luka or Austin get back, but this shouldn't be a big deal. Y'all got to relax. Come on, Laker fans.
Yeah, Mace, relax.
Number two.
I am relaxed. Go ahead, Ray. What's your next point?
I know you're relaxed right now, Mace.
I'm going to be relaxed in a couple hours. What's the next thing, Ray?
My 420 question is, all right, y'all know Gabe Vincent. Is it me or Gabe Vincent looks like Shamar Moore from those CSI or the
Criminal Minds?
Yeah, a little bit. That's a pretty good compliment for Gabe. Shamar Moore is one of like the best looking dudes out there. But yeah, that I can see that. What do you think, Emily?
Oh yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, it's totally there. I totally get that. By the way, Luke Kennard now has scored more playoff points than Gabe Vincent did in his time here.
There you go.
Lakers.
He also had one more question. Do you got it, Ray?
Ray, you got one more?
Oh, sorry, I cut him. I didn't realize.
Okay, well, I want to ask his question because I think it's a good one.
Okay, good.
What is the best 420 movie? I say, to me, Interstellar. I like, as opposed to like a funny movie, I like a trippy, like spatial, whoa movie.
Yeah.
Dazed and Confused is pretty tough to beat.
Pretty great as a stoner. But you know what really gets me?
Up in Smoke, Cheech and Chong.
Sort of to Emily's point, Inception. It's just like it's in my the way those worlds are built and stuff. That's crazy.
Or Tenet. Tenet is honestly
these
most
aren't really
Nolan
stoner movies though. The real stoner movie, best one of all time, How High with Method Man and Redman.
Okay, there you go.
Watch that one.
I think we're going about this differently.
Okay.
I think there are movies that are stoner movies and movies that you like to watch while stoned.
That's true.
That's true.
Movies that I like to watch while stoned. Not Interstellar, although I do like that movie. It would be Inception would be number one, and Shutter Island would be two. Stoner movies, I'm a big Harold and Kumar fan. I like Harold and Kumar a lot.
I just watched that the other night. It holds up.
Funny
What
stuff.
about This Is the End? I like that one too.
Oh, that's another good one.
Pineapple
And as
Express,
John
great.
said, Dazed and Confused is just like the all-time classic. All right. Let's go to Kevin in Koreatown. Hey, Kevin, you're on Sports Graffiti. What are you doing, man?
Hey, you guys, just working right now. Love the show, you guys. Happy 420.
You too, man.
Mace, you're the man, dude.
Thank you.
And I have a 420 thought for you guys.
All right, good.
You guys might think it's a stupid stoner thought, but this kind of thought
Right, it's the right day for that. Go ahead.
So when your shirt's tucked in, you tuck your shirt into your pants. But when it's untucked, is it really untucked, or are you just tucking your pants into your shirt?
Oh, God, that's a really interesting question. Am I just tucking my pants into my shirt?
I don't know. That's
what?
That's going to be a brain teaser for the rest of the day.
To think about that. That is a great stoner thought.
I think it
there.
depends on what you do first.
Okay.
You put the shirt on first or the pants on first. If it's the pants on first, you're not tucking into your shirt. But if your shirt's on first, you are tucking it into your pants.
BC, what do you? It's a brain
my first
twister
question
for
is,
me.
what if you wear those shirts called Untuck It? You know,
Oh
like that's
yeah,
a
what
different.
if, like I have the Untuck It shirts. What? How does it work then?
Curveball.
It's the really tough question. I'll have to think about that a little bit later this afternoon. Let's go to Ben in Burbank. Ben, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, man.
Good afternoon. Happy 420.
You too, man.
Hey, I called you guys before, too. I was the one that has the cannabis BOGO map, the mybogoai.com, where you can find cannabis deals near you, and you guys shouted me out. I appreciate it.
Okay. Say it again. It's BOGO.
It's mybogoai.com. Find cannabis deals near you and on the map and direct and find the deals closest to you.
All right. There you go. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. By the way, will it not be amazing when weed becomes federally legal and we can take advertising for it? I believe I will be like the most sought after sponsor.
Is that
in the
why
world.
we can't take advertising for it? Because it's legal in California.
It's legal in California, but it's still illegal federally. Once it becomes legal federally, then Steve Mason will be representing some large cannabis firm.
USC does with the CBD of the Cookies brand.
Well,
but
CBD,
it's a little
CBD
caveat,
you can
yeah.
do. If it's
But
the
it is
THC
their weed
that's
brand.
the problem. Yeah, I don't see any point in CBD. I guess it's supposed to be really good.
And it might be someone who is not where it's federally legal. You can use CBD.
That is correct. Let's get one more in here. It is Mario in Pacoima wants to talk to me. Mario, you're on Sports Graffiti. What are you doing, man?
Right here just working. I just want to say, Mace, he wasn't riding with us before Game 1. Don't ride with us now that we won Game 1. Johnny I, I'm with you. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go, Mario.
There you go,
Mace,
Mario.
maybe you are bad luck. Maybe you just keep picking against them and they'll keep winning.
Well,
You are picking against them tomorrow, right? If Durant plays,
if Durant
you think
plays,
they
I'm
lose?
picking against them. If Durant doesn't play, then I'm picking the Lakers.
Okay.
It does come down to Durant.
I'm picking the Lakers either way.
Either way, exactly.
Want one more? Let's do one more.
Okay, one more. How about we have a lot of 420 calls. Let's go to Devin.
Well, it's the right day for that.
Devin in Chatsworth, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, man, what are you doing?
Hi, guys. Thank you for taking my call. I had a 420. Before I do that, I wanted to comment on the Lakers. Back in March, they beat Houston back-to-back by holding down Durant. And the defense was there then.
Yeah, but in both of those games,
Şengün didn't play.
No, Şengün played in the second game. Didn't play in the first one, but Luka went off. I think Luka had 76 points in the two games.
And I think Austin was responsible for a lot of turnovers too. Forced the Rockets to turn the ball over.
Yeah, I mean, they did double up on Durant, and they did pester him, and it did make a difference, and he is their single best offensive player without question. They will look a lot better offensively with Durant tomorrow night if he does play, although he's listed right now, we heard, game time decision. Game time decision. All right, coming up next, Giannis he doesn't have nice things to say about L.A.
What?
Yeah, I'll explain. Coming up next, Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN. And let's talk about Jacob Emrani.
Why not?
I drove by an accident on Saturday on the 405, and I'm like, damn, I wish I could pull over and tell those guys to call Jacob. The number is so easy, and in a moment of crisis after an accident, your brain is scrambled. You wonder, what should I do? How do I handle this? What do I say? Call from the scene of the accident, 800-345-6789. Jacob is going to walk you through everything.
And that number, all you got to remember is how to count from 3 to 9. 345-6789. 800-345-6789. Calljacob.com still works too. But if you call that number, 800-345-6789. And one thing, Mason, I don't think we stress enough when we do these Jacob and Ronnie spots.
Right.
Is you only pay if he wins.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So the call costs you nothing.
Yeah, and by the way, talking to him is going to make sure you get the compensation that you deserve at the end of the day. 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
And did you hear about Kyle Shanahan?
Well, that's the sound we're about to play.
Okay, jerkface, I'm working with you here so we can work in unison.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
See, you don't have to be so snarky about it.
Well, I didn't know where we were going.
God.
That's why I set it up.
Sound,
That's what I was trying to do.
At least we're doing it together, like as a unit.
I didn't know.
Yesterday, I got called a doofus. Okay?
I didn't know we were working together on it.
And George told me yesterday, doofus is a much lighter, easier,
Oh, yeah.
sweeter
No,
thing to
this
say.
was annoying because of it, just the tone.
Right.
Well, I didn't know if you were about to cut me off
I
or
can't
what.
tell that you're setting it up by the way you're talking.
Well, you didn't give us a lot on Aaron Glenn, so I thought maybe you were doing something else, so I was going to try to steer it. That's all.
No, it wasn't.
Trying to help you.
They signed the guy.
Listen, doofus.
What the hell kind of question is that?
Yes, thank you.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
It's spring break season, and I can't wait to party. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
The Oasis Pool and Lazy River are open 7 days a week. Rent a cabana or daybed. Cannonball!
Number 2.
Fuel up on the lowest gas prices than anywhere else at our travel center.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Polaris Razor Pro R Ultimate. Earn entries now. Be here April 30th, 10 p.m. to win.
Morongo, good times.
It's deck days at Lowe's, and the savings are stacked. Right now, pros get 15% off all in-stock composite decking from top brands like Trex, TimberTech, and Decorators. Plus, get a free DeWalt 20-volt max 5-amp-hour battery when you buy a select DeWalt tool. The deck's stacked in your favor with brands pros trust. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 4/22 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Harry Douglas here. Let me ask you something. What if you can enjoy the taste of a cocktail, the warmth of a spirit, and still stay fully in control? That's RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category. RK delivers bold flavor and a real warming sensation with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and 0 calories. Perfect for nights out, social gatherings, or anytime you want the experience of a drink without sacrificing tomorrow. Check it out at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, all the flavor, none of the alcohol.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
I'm not a prude.
You are.
I'm not.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
I do not believe I am at all prude. I'm like the least prudish person you know.
Mason and Ireland rolls on.
Pretty much am the least prudish person there is.
Completely disagree. You were against the Magic City night when all of us were for it. You're like super prude. Like whenever a topic comes up that involves sex or anything racy, you back off.
Well, John, I believe at some points I'm protecting you.
Right. I know you are, but
I don't. If I do it, it's only to protect you.
Right.
By the way, you see City Sweetie on Euphoria last night?
What happened to her?
I think you'd like to watch the episode.
I've never seen Euphoria, and I'm not going to start now.
Yeah,
what
I'm not
happened?
either.
Is she having a kid?
She's dressed like a bunny or something,
She's
right?
starting out her OF journey. Her character is starting out her OF journey, and you see the poses that she's doing.
Well, OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, yeah.
That sounds like something Sydney Sweeney's character might do.
Yes. So her Sydney Sweeney's character, again, it's not a huge spoiler for Euphoria, but she is doing, she's trying to make money to pay for her wedding to Jacob Elordi's character, and so she's starting to do OnlyFans, and she does a bunch of poses that you see.
Isn't she dressed like a bunny or a dog or
there
something?
There is, yeah.
Yes, okay, yes, she is dressed as a bunny and a dog. All right.
And has a Dodger hat on.
God bless her.
And that's it.
There you go.
You know who she dates?
No.
Is that real?
Yeah.
I think that's a staged relationship.
No, there's pictures of them making out all over the place. Scooter Braun, the music manager that got in the big fight with Taylor Swift.
Is that the one that stole all Taylor Swift's
Well, he bought
music?
them all, and then she bought them back.
And she
Isn't
believes
that
No,
the
she
truth?
didn't buy them back. I heard she made all the same albums over again.
And then bought them back.
Oh, and then bought them back. Yeah.
So he lost all the value in those because she re-recorded it.
Right.
And then eventually rebought them all back from him.
That's a baller move by Taylor. That's like when Kobe got into it. When Kobe had when Colorado happened.
Yeah.
Adidas dropped him.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Okay, I'm changing my number so all that number 8 stuff is not going to be worth anything."
Yeah, that's right.
And he changed his number to 24 and basically crippled Adidas, which I thought was really smart.
So Giannis was on a podcast.
Giannis
Antetokounmpo. And he was talking about Los Angeles.
Well,
he was talking about Miami.
I just want to clarify. This is a rapid fire segment. They were asking a bunch of questions like this or that, this or that, this or that. And so the piece of sound that we have has the question that this guy asked, but it was definitely a leading question.
Yes. Okay, here you go.
Vacation, LA or Miami?
Miami. I think LA is superficial. I don't like LA.
LA superficial. Now, what is he talking about? This is not a superficial town.
Oh.
This is a town about substance. This is a town about people who move needle. They are absolutely not superficial.
Not
at all.
Are we superficial,
No,
Giannis?
no, we're not.
We're proud of it.
Yeah.
But remember I showed you that picture earlier today of Kyle Richards?
Yeah, she went through the car wash.
Yeah. Have you ever seen anybody look better after a makeover than Kyle Richards?
No, she doesn't even look like the same person.
I know.
She's the one from Race from Death Mountain or something.
No, well, what was that when she was a kid?
Yeah, when
she was on Little House on the Prairie, right, Em?
I don't know for sure.
Her sister, Kim Richards, was a more successful child actress than she
now,
was.
Kyle, I think, though, was Race from Death Mountain. I think that was her. It's a Disney movie.
Right,
Race
but I
from Death
showed
Mountain.
Emily. Em, have you ever seen a makeover go as well as Kyle Richards' makeover?
I mean, she looks different. She doesn't look her age. She looks good if you don't know who she is.
Yeah.
But she looks like a totally different person. But I would like to say to Giannis, and I will quote Kendrick Lamar when I do this, don't say you hate LA when you don't travel past the 10. When you only go to one part of LA, which is where I'm sure Giannis is going when he's on vacation in LA, he goes to the most beautiful parts of LA, but also probably the most superficial parts of LA. He probably isn't going places where most born and raised Angelinos are living. So if Giannis did ever want to come to LA, I'm sure there are listeners that would show him the beautiful places of LA.
I once heard somebody say this about LA, and I think they're right. And Mace, you would be a good judge of whether or not this is accurate.
Okay.
There is no place in the United States better to reinvent yourself than Los Angeles.
Completely agree. Completely
Because
agree.
anything goes here.
Anything goes. You try something new. Everybody's accepting of whatever you're.
You be you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to go
You be
back
you.
to what you thought the movie was called. What did you think it was called?
Race from Death Mountain.
Escape to Witch Mountain.
Oh, okay. I knew
He
it
was
was
close.
something like that.
Then
Come on,
redid with
Stop
Wayne
being
Rock
a
Johnson.
hater. He was close.
Yeah, I was right there in the ballpark. People knew what I was talking about. Did
I
they?
didn't.
One time
Anywhere?
we were talking about animated movies, and Mace comes on and he goes, "What's that movie Inside Me?" And I
Inside
said,
Me was-
"Do you mean Inside Out?"
Yeah.
And
Say,
he
that's
goes,
another
it's
version
not
of
called Inside Me.
Out.
I go, Inside Me is the one you were watching on the channel you're not
Yeah.
supposed to be watching.
That's on Pornhub, and the other one is in theaters everywhere. Hey, it's NFL Draft Week. What are the Rams going to do with the 13th pick on
Trade
Thursday
it.
night in the first round?
They're going to trade it.
No,
and
they're
I'm
going to use
get
it.
$35K in mythical money.
We are all over the 2026 NFL Draft Week on ESPN LA, powered by Pechanga Resort Casino. Win a brand new house, home,
Really?
suite, win back at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. By the way, I saw a TV commercial with that house. It really does look.
Yeah, Ty Pennington does the commercials because
Pennington.
he's from the Move That Bus guy.
Yeah, and,
Okay.
and the house looks fantastic.
So I saw this in Sports Illustrated before the game on Saturday, okay? Before game one.
Yep.
A guy that writing for Sports Illustrated named Blake Silverman makes 3 predictions about this series. You guys tell me how many of these predictions will come true.
Okay.
0, 1, 2, or 3.
Got it.
All right? Prediction 1. Luka will play at some point in the series. Prediction 2. Kevin Durant will hit a buzzer beater to win a game for Houston. And prediction 3, the Lakers will force the Rockets to 7 games. Brian, 1, 2, 3, or 0?
I think 2. The 7 games, and that would also lead to Luka coming back.
All right, M, 0, 1, 2, or 3?
I'm sorry, give me the options one more time.
All right, Luka will play at some point in the series. Kevin Durant will hit a buzzer beater to win a game for Houston. Lakers will force the Rockets to 7 games. 0, 1, 2, or 3?
KD hit game winner.
1.
Yeah.
Mace, what do you think?
God, I was looking so hard for that Dean from Animal House.
0.0. You have no grade
Exactly.
point average.
It's on here somewhere. I couldn't find it. No, I think it's unlikely. I don't think Luka's going to play. I think Luka would play if they get to the second round. I don't think Lakers in 7 is the right call, and I think it's unlikely KD hits a buzzer.
All right, so
I'm 0 for 3.
I connected some dots last night that Michael says means nothing. I want you guys to tell me.
Connect them.
All right. Luka's dad hasn't been at the games lately because Luka hasn't been playing.
Okay.
I'm sure he went back to Slovenia with Luka, and but look down last night. There's Luka's dad in the second row. Would Luka's dad be back in the States going to the playoff games if Luka had no chance to play? I argue no, he would not.
Okay.
I think it's a sign, Mace. Michael
It's a
says
sign?
It's a sign of nothing.
Yeah, I don't think it's a sign of anything in particular. I just cannot imagine a scenario where Luka comes back in this series. I can't.
You got to dream, man. You got to dream big.
That's what is that? A 4 to 6 week injury traditionally,
and it happened on the 1st of April. April.
1st of April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they go to May 3rd, that's 4 weeks.
True. You're right. They could
That would
get
be game 7.
He could get back into the series for game 7.
Let's go. Just in time to save the day.
Yep. You never know.
Let's go.
All right. Real quick, I want to do this Steve Kerr thing. So during the Warriors game, there was an emotional moment. Listen to this. Steve Kerr was mic'd up, and he's talking to Steph Curry and Draymond Green.
I don't know what's going to happen next, but I love you guys to death, and thank you. I appreciate you.
So that is him mic'd up. It had a sense of finality to it.
But let me say this. I've been arguing again with Michael for 3 months. People up in San Francisco have been telling me this is it for Kerr.
Yeah.
That his health is not great. He knows that they're on the back end of a title run, that they're years away from putting together a roster who can compete for another title. He has all the money he needs. why would he put himself through the grind of another season? And Michael says, because he's going out with Steph. He'll never leave Steph. They asked Steph about it the other night, and Steph basically said, I want him to be happy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make him stay.
Here's what Draymond said on his podcast.
I've never been so uncertain since early in my career on what happens next, but I'm truly at a loss now because you just don't know what direction will be what. Steph, myself, Steve shared a moment in what could be our last time playing with Steve as our coach. I'm happy we got to share that moment, and he didn't miss the moment. It was a big deal. I hope he's our coach next year. You want my opinion? And I think not, just because it just feels like that. It felt like that was it. I also hope I'm on this team next year. We also don't know that. And man, if it was, what a run it's been. So lucky to have had for 12 years Steve as my coach. We shall see. I don't know. Just got to stay ready for whatever it is and roll with the punches.
All right, so he said something interesting there that I want to ask you about.
Yep.
He said, I don't know if I'm going to be on this team next year.
Mm-hmm.
He has a 4-year, $100 million deal that runs through next season.
Okay.
It's a player option and guarantees him $25 million. So he'll pick that up for sure. If you're the Lakers and you have cap space.
Absolutely.
1 year.
Yep.
Why wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Brings toughness, brings that defensive.
Wouldn't you love to have him in this series?
Oh, he'd be fantastic.
Did you see the way the other day? It might have been
the first play-in game.
Yeah,
defensively he was extraordinary.
The best defense. He locked Kawhi up.
Yep.
And Kawhi is a really good offensive player. And Draymond just frustrated him to the point where Kawhi couldn't do it. I would seriously take a look at that. If I'd give up a second-round pick and take on that contract.
Absolutely.
Why not?
I also like that Draymond Green's last moments potentially with the Warriors was an ejection.
Yeah, that's true. Going to the crowd, give it to me.
Yeah,
give it to
that's
me.
Draymond through and through, going out how you went in, I guess.
Yeah. Steve Kerr, just an amazing career, 4 championships. And
had never, ever been a coach.
Yeah.
It's like when Dave Roberts got the Dodger job, had never, ever been a manager.
It's like when J.J. Redick got the Lakers job.
Yeah, that's the new thing now. I used to say L.A. is not a starter town.
You need experience.
Right. Now I've changed my mind on that.
Yeah.
I think it's
Sean McVay, another great example.
Yeah, they're all examples. Redick, McVay, Draymond,
Dave
Kerr.
Roberts.
Yeah, Dave Roberts. I mean, experience is overrated.
Ramona in her piece was talking about how Steph Curry might do the extension this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of up in the air. Who could be the next Warriors coach? Because do you want to have a new coach with Steph Curry at this stage of his career? Like, who could step into that role and help Steph through the end? That's why I think Michael has been arguing that Steph and Steve will go out together. Who would come in and be the coach?
Yeah, it's interesting.
No,
who's on their bench?
Terry Stotts, who's been a head coach
been an NBA
before.
head coach, yeah.
Jerry Stackhouse, who's been a head coach before.
Yep. So one of those guys could potentially step. I mean, I would imagine Steph will pick the coach.
It would be somebody that Steph likes. Andre Iguodala got added to that coaching staff. A lot of guys think that former players have to get these gigs.
I mean, I think you go to Steph and you say, who do you like? Who do you want to play for?
You know who else on that staff? Steve's son, Nick.
Oh, interesting.
So, you could do that.
Yeah.
You could do what Auburn did with Bruce Pearl, and they gave it to his kid.
The handoffs, exactly. Yeah. All right, coming up next for you, I will never, and I have from time to time had one, I will never drink the Starbucks energy drinks ever again.
What?
Ever. Never, ever, ever.
Why?
I'll explain next.
Why?
The 2026 Palisade has been named the 2026 North American Utility Vehicle of the Year by 50 of North America's most respected automotive journalists. That's an EV, by the way, with gas prices out of control. An EV can change your life. And with next-level tech and safety features on all Hyundai cars and SUVs, you get the confidence to boldly journey wherever life takes you. Advantages include their available class-exclusive digital key and available remote smart parking assist. And because they want the road ahead to be as worry-free as possible, every Hyundai also comes complete with America's best warranty, 10 years, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. I'm telling you, drive them all. The Ioniq 5, the Elantra Hybrid, which is what I have, the Sonata, beautiful sedan. the Santa Fe if you want to go SUV, or the Palisade. Time for you to take a test drive of all your favorite Hyundais today, only at your SoCal Hyundai dealers. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
If you don't know, DeAndre finished last place in the Mason Ireland bracket, and that means that you will have to complete the last place challenge, which is the Ride the D crop top. The Metro Ride the D t-shirts they made, and you're going to have to wear it.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
That's not a problem at all with me.
What? Of all the people that could have lost, you're the least interesting one to me because you're the fittest person here.
I'm only wearing it in studio.
No, we going to take some pictures,
picture's
too.
going everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to watch you walk out your front door, walk to your car,
Absolutely.
Get in the car, get out, walk through the parking lot, come up the elevator
will not
here.
Be the only place you're seen
like
with
the whole
that thing. Travis, let's run a billboard.
Well, we have nothing else. We should take them out to dinner that night or something.
Absolutely.
We have to wear it the rest of the way.
Grease you up.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
It's NBA and NHL playoff season, and there is no better place to catch the action than Cosm. Hey, it's Mace here, and you got to get into the Cosm Dome and experience every slam dunk, every goal on Cosm's massive, immersive display, and it's so real, you'll feel like you're courtside or right on the glass. Or head to the hall and catch every game on their wall-to-wall LED screens. Great food, amazing drinks, cocktails. Cosm has got it all. No better place to experience the playoffs than Cosm. For game listings and tickets, visit Cosm.com. I'll see you at Cosm.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes just like the best birthday cake ever. Vanilla, buttery, frosting vibes. It's basically a party in a bottle. Confetti Craze makes it easy to turn any day into a party with its delicious birthday cake flavor and big birthday energy. And here's the best part. All cake, no sugar. I bring these tiny bottles everywhere to cakeify my day with tasty caffeine boosts. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
In a contracting business, you're either growing or you're grinding. Success is no longer about hard work alone. It's about using AI to accelerate impact. Service Titan is the only integrated intelligence that seamlessly automates your entire workflow, from first call to final invoice. Born in the trades, built for visionaries ready to stop operating and start automating. Service Titan, AI for the trades.
Mason and Ireland.
You know what they say? Nobody loses like
sneaky
bastard. Unbelievable.
Oh, it pays to be a loser, people. On LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
If you're a loser, it pays.
Back to the guys.
Hey, happy 4th. We're just having fun. This is my playoff song when we do the All-Star Friday night. I don't think we're doing that this year. Too many people pulled too many muscles last year. That was a problem. So I mentioned I sometimes drink these Starbucks canned energy drinks.
Yeah, a lot.
They've got like coffee extracted from green coffee bean and all that kind of stuff. So here's a lady who opened her Starbucks energy drink. It's at Taylor 0427. Do you know her?
No.
Taylor 0427.
Okay.
But are you about to say something gross?
She started drinking it, and she drank about half of it, and then she felt something inside the can. And then they cut the can open, and it was a friggin' mouse.
Inside the can.
It was a whole mouse in the can.
That
just freaks me out. I will never, ever drink another one.
I'm calling BS on this.
Okay.
I think there's no... How does that mouse get in that can? No way. I think they did
at the factory
Emily,
where they make the
I
energy
think they
drinks.
did it. I think that the... what's her name? What's her handle?
At Brenda427.
At Brenda427, whatever.
No, it's Brenda, I don't know.
I think she did it. I think this is a money grab. I think she knows Howard Schultz is a billionaire, the guy who created Starbucks, and I think she's looking for an easy payout. Not buying the mouse in the can, Brian Cohen. How about you?
No, that seems one of those. It's kind of tough. I don't know.
The case has been settled. She did get some kind of money for it.
Yep.
PepsiCo suggests the man that may have tampered with the product, arguing the soda would have dissolved. By the way, I'm not even sure this is good. The soda would have dissolved the mouse between packaging.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd put that out there.
Yeah, not great.
I'll have some dissolved mouse, please.
Well, if you want to go down this rabbit hole, I one time saw a guy with a super corroded penny.
Yeah.
And he goes, this is what Diet Coke does to your insides.
Yeah.
And he dropped the penny. He poured Diet Coke into a clear glass, dropped the penny in the glass, left it in there for like half an hour, pulled it out. Penny was everything off.
Yum. I'm still going to drink Diet Coke.
Yeah, by the way,
love Diet Coke.
Yeah, Mace, you're overcorrecting here. You do not need to give up this drink that you like. This is a money grab by
I know, but when
Brenda, what's her name?
When I pick up that can, I'm going to be like,
nope,
shake it a little.
Give me. Do you have a can? Do you have a can right?
No,
right now?
I didn't pick it. I didn't bring my can.
If someone wants to bring me a can of this stuff, I will drink it with confidence. This is like.
Will you shake it to see if there's like clunking around?
Sure.
Keep doing that hand movement
for the bit.
Yeah.
You do like a shake weight.
Yeah, exactly. Like, let's see if there's anything.
Okay, I have a similar-ish story, I guess, that I've been seeing crop up on TikTok.
Okay.
It was a waiter telling the story of a unruly person he had to serve because this person then had complained and blew up. But it was a group of young women that were going out, and they told the waiter, "Oh, it's my birthday," and then he's like, "Oh, great, I'll get," and told his boss, "Hey, let's get them some shots and stuff, have fun." And then he was trying to serve them, and they kept on being like, "Oh, we're not getting," or he was going over there checking on them very often, and then they complained, asked the manager, said that they hadn't been addressed, they hadn't gotten their food in 40 minutes. Basically, they were trying to get free food.
Right.
And I don't know if I've never been at dinner with somebody where A, they're trying to get something for free,
right,
or trying to game the system. I feel like that would be a red flag for friendship. I would never want to be friends with somebody who is trying to get
who's
that.
like scamming.
Yes.
Yeah,
basically.
I don't like that at all.
Has that ever happened to you guys?
Well, the way I would do if I owned that restaurant, I would say, I'm very sorry to hear that. We will pay for your meal and never, ever come back here again. You are no longer welcome in this institution. That's how I would handle it.
But I feel like people do this all the time, and it's hard
That's
to prove.
fine.
But the manager's always typically like, the customer's right, and so they'll serve them well.
Right. The customer, I mean, I know this from owning, movie theater. The customer was always right. Whatever they did, whatever they said, they were always right.
Even if they're trying to bring in something else to get more popcorn.
There were so many scammers. It's unbelievable. I deserve free popcorn because the sound went out for a second. I mean, it's like all that kind of stuff.
That most businesses like that, like the small business you own.
Yes.
Most small businesses that serve customers, the number one reason they fail is fraud. Like you have employees that are letting their friends in.
When it was a
giving
cash
them free
business,
drinks.
when it was a cash business, it was like I had a manager steal about $30,000, probably one $20 bill at a time.
Now, this is very interesting to me. How did you catch him?
So we had multiple theaters, and it all went into one big pot.
Okay.
So when we sold one of the theaters, the ones in Hawthorne, we had just one.
And I think those theaters are no longer there, right?
Which ones?
Hawthorne
6?
is
now a Target.
Yeah.
My University Village 3 is now a dorm or whatever it is over there, some monument. But once everything moved to one building, one theater, it was easier to track. The drawers didn't match up. But when we were bigger, it was harder to find.
Here's the twist back to my story.
Yes.
So the guy, the waiter, is anonymizing this. He said, Brenda246 said this person came in, didn't give any identification. Then the girl who was at the table commented, said, "Hey, my friends and I would never do that. We didn't get served properly." She basically said that I'm the one that did this, and then is suing him for defamation when he's like, I didn't say anything, didn't say your name.
Wow.
You're the one who said. It's basically like the Streisand effect. Like, we wouldn't have looked except for you're the one who said,
Yeah.
hey, this is going to happen.
I think I agree with you, by the
right.
way, about I don't think I could be friends with those people anymore. I think I would cut them out of my life. But
it feels
is,
so dishonest. Scamming is so dishonest.
Yeah.
And it's so taking advantage of other people and whatever business and whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's just scamming.
I used to be a bartender in college when I was at UCLA, and I thought the guy Bruce that owned the bars, there were two of them.
Yep.
One's still there, the San Francisco Saloon, and then down the street.
Oh, yeah, that's still there.
There was a place
On
called
Pico,
Marshall
yeah.
Sutter's that was on the corner of Pico and Bundy. That's not there anymore. But the guy owned those places. He said, all right, here are the rules. He said, you, while you're working, if your friends come in and you want to have a drink with your friends, help yourself, have a drink. If I ever catch you drunk on the job, you're fired.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to, partake. And he said, you can buy one drink for somebody per night.
Oh, okay.
Okay, like you say, this one's on me to try and drum up more business. If I see you exceeding the one per night, you're fired.
Right.
But I thought those were two really smart things.
Yeah.
So as a bartender, like if you guys all came in, if the three of you came in, I could pour 4 shots and say, here we go, welcome guys, great to have. Throw it down. As long as I didn't get out of control and drunk, and I stayed to my job, I was fine. And like if you came in for the first time, I could say, hey, I haven't seen you guys in here before. This round's on me. Next one, you guys pay for it.
Right.
And it worked great.
Yeah.
And a couple of bartenders abused it, and they both got canned.
Yeah. The greatest scam I ever witnessed was when I owned the movie theaters in Hawthorne, and the movie that was gigantic for us was Waiting to Exhale. I mean, it was just huge and filled theaters night after night. So I walk in there one night, and it's kind of a half-filled theater, and I look around, and here's a guy with a video camera set up on a tripod. He's filming the movie Waiting to Exhale.
He's bootlegging.
And then
there was a Seinfeld episode about this.
You could fill out a little form, give him money, and he said he would send you the movie afterwards. I'm like,
he's an entrepreneur.
He is an entrepreneur.
When you discovered it, how'd you handle it?
Oh, I mean, honestly.
Did you handle it, or did your manager handle it? Or
my manager, I said, get this guy's got to go. And I had to take every slip of paper from people, and he had to refund everybody their money. Because you can't, that is like high crime.
It's piracy. Because, remember the old ads that used to run before your DVD? It was like, you wouldn't steal a car,
right?
But you would steal this DVD.
Yeah. But a lot of times I'll watch things in advance, and my name will be printed on it. Like it'll say Steve Mason on the picture so that I can't, copy it and turn it. Whoever would actually do that.
Right, like when I get sent trailers, it always has a crawl on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
By the way, I would say, too, that the Jerry West documentary is absolutely worth watching. I watched it over the weekend. It is so amazing.
Right, let me
His
ask you
life
this.
was
Extraordinary. And just a great guy.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for him. You did, too.
I
After
totally
it was over.
did.
He had this extraordinary life.
Yep.
But I don't think he was ever happy. And at one point, Ryan, his son, they asked him point blank, do you think your dad could ever be happy? And Ryan just goes, no way.
Yeah.
He's too tortured.
Yeah, too tortured. I mean, it was.
And the strangest thing is, I mentioned this last week, when I was Em, have you watched it yet?
I will watch it.
Brian?
Not yet.
Yeah. Right, you guys like it. It's good.
Yeah.
The thing that strikes me as odd, and maybe this was just the fact that Jerry had a kindness gene that kind of shone through.
Right.
As negative and as frustrated and as tortured as he was, everybody in his family is the opposite.
Right.
Like Ryan, Johnny, Karen, his widow.
Karen seems terrific.
Super outgoing, nice, friendly, fun. Jerry just he felt guilty if things were going too well.
Right.
The thing where he couldn't stay and watch his teams win championships. He'd have to get in his car and listen on the radio.
Here's what I took from it a little bit was
this is on Prime, by the way. You guys should watch.
He had a rough childhood.
Very.
And his dad was unbelievably tough on him.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that didn't turn his whole life into, I couldn't please my dad, now I can't please myself.
Was it his mom or his sister who he saw his dad hit? And he went to his dad and said, if you do that again, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, yeah.
And his dad didn't do it again.
No, did not do it again.
Yeah,
but your childhood his childhood, I think, was unbelievably formative. And the other thing I thought was interesting, and it was never really addressed, the feud, I'm using air quotes, the feud between Jerry West and the Lakers. Jeannie Buss did talk about it in the documentary. Jerry West did not talk about it in the documentary. And it makes me wonder what was the skit? What broke that? What created the feud?
When the Lakers hired Phil Jackson,
right,
and Jeannie began to date Phil, Jerry told a lot of people I know, I'm not going to be able to survive this.
Right.
If the owner is dating the coach, the GM doesn't have any power. And he left and went to Memphis. And I don't necessarily.
But what was they used the word feud.
Yeah.
What the 20-year feud?
That's where the rift started.
Right.
Was that, and I think the other thing I heard was that when Magic got sick, Dr. Buss gave him a very small part of the team, like 1%.
Right.
I think he eventually worked it up to 5%.
Yeah, I think he had 5%.
And then when Magic became part owner of the Dodgers, he sold his shares to Patrick Soonshaw.
Yes.
But I heard Jerry mention to others, I did a lot more for this team than Irvin did.
Yeah.
He called him Irvin. Why aren't I getting a percentage of the team? But he never did. So I think he felt kind of hurt by that.
Yep.
And I think in Dr. Buss's defense, I think Dr. Buss said, well, I don't know how much longer Magic's going to be here. Remember when Magic was diagnosed as HIV
Everybody
positive,
thought that was it.
That was considered a death sentence.
Yeah.
And he thought, if I give him this, it will not only take care of him, but his wife, his kids, his entire family. Forever. And it's the right thing to do.
Yep.
And I think those two things was the beginning of the feud. And then at the end, it was little stuff. Like, I'll give you an example.
Yeah. By the way, you're listening to KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Go ahead.
So, in the documentary, you hear Dr. Buss say, Jerry West will be here as long as he wants to be here, and we will always take care of Jerry. He goes, I can't imagine this franchise without him. So Dr. Buss passes away, and Jerry was given 4 really good seats for life by Dr. Buss.
All right.
So Dr. Buss gave Jerry 4 seats. And after a while, the Lakers began to notice those seats were not being used. And these were great seats real close to the court. So they said, hey, Jerry, we're going to take over control of these seats, but they're still yours. Like, anytime you want to use them, just let us know, and we'll just kick them back to you. But in the meantime, so those seats aren't empty,
right?
We're going to fill them on nights you don't want to use them, which I thought was reasonable.
Yeah, that doesn't seem.
Jerry took it
It's
as.
not they're taking those seats forever. They're available to him when he wants to use them.
Jerry took that as a huge insult. Like, why would you take my tickets?
Right.
So many people, because I'm Jerry West, hit me up for tickets, and I want to be able to give them away. But now I can't.
Yep.
And he felt like jumping through those hoops. So I saw both sides of that.
Yeah.
I know because I've talked to her that Jeannie holds no animosity towards Jerry at all.
She had nothing but beautiful, amazing things to say about Jerry.
That's one of the things she really wishes she could have ironed out before Jerry passed away. And even after he passed away, I know Jeannie reached out to the family and said, hey, we want to honor Jerry and we want to do right by him.
Right.
And she's always tried to do that. So it was one of those deals where I think Jerry lives a little longer. It probably could have been fixed, but I know he was very hurt at the end by how that went.
Yeah. And by the way, his family, and then losing all those times to the Celtics, certainly formative in his life and shaping his personality ultimately to get that one. All right, let's do some fast track coming up next. In the meantime, no, there's nothing in the meantime. So we'll be right back. 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
One name sounds Mick Cronin. You know, the other guy just sounds pleasant. Dusty Man.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
I get it, but if I have a chance to play for somebody else who I think is a better coach, I would go play for that guy.
But Mick Cronin versus Dusty May, it sounds mean, right? Like Mick Cronin versus Dusty May. Right? It's like that coach right there, that's Mick Cronin, and he's mean. And then there's Dusty May, and he's just so little dusty and just in May, the flowers in May, sunshine and spring.
Dusty May
right?
did
what is that voice?
I don't know. Mick Cronin. You know, and the other guy just sounds pleasant. Dusty man. That's all I'm saying. That's why.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Call Jacob. Hey, it's Mace.
And I'm Ireland.
You already know how to count. You already know who to call. Simple counting pattern that lands on Jacob every time. 800-345-6789.
So basically, if you can count to 9, you can count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
John Ireland here. You want a vodka that's championship caliber? Look for Blue Ice Vodka at Ralph's, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce. Classic, huckleberry, or double espresso. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
We all know winning means showing up stronger, faster, better than before. And when you're chasing that edge, the Drop by GNC cuts through the noise, bringing you the best new innovations in sports nutrition and performance. From muscle building and strength support to improved recovery and focus, we curate the newest drops from GNC Amp, Pro Performance, and Mega Min. Plus, Ghost, Raw Nutrition, Bucked Up, and the top new brands changing the game. No guesswork, just leveling up. Check out the Drop by GNC for what's new, what works, and what's next.
You know the rush when you reach that goal, when something you've worked for pays off. That's success. At University of Maryland Global Campus, we believe you should never stop chasing it. That's why we offer a skills-based education that helps move your career forward. Learn how to apply emerging technologies like AI and data science. Build your leadership and critical thinking skills. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start May 13th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by SCHAF.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3 1/4 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, open race games.
Fast Track on Mason and Ireland. Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. And it's time for a little Fast Track. Zoom, Em.
Over the weekend, Virginia Tech football had their spring game,
Hey.
and with it, they wanted to kind of kick it off with a bang.
Yes.
And they had skydivers come through and had
Oh, I
American
saw
flags,
this.
has
Yeah.
parachutes. But as one of the skydivers was trying to land, there's a field behind the Jumbotron. That's usually where that's their practice field, but it's also a place for this guy to land. He misjudges it, does not clear the Jumbotron, runs smack into the C and H at the end of Tech, and looks incredibly painful, takes out a chunk of the Jumbotron, and is just hanging there.
Yes.
Eventually, the fire department does come and help and cut him down safely, and the Virginia Tech posted this. We're grateful to report that the skydiver was safely secured and currently stable. Our primary focus remains on their well-being. This is the first game you get to see the James Franklin-led Virginia Tech Hokies. Is this a bad omen? I hope it is.
I do not believe it's a bad omen. I think James Franklin, when you give it a little time, is going to win some games at Tech. This is unfortunate. Having skydived in the past, the toughest thing is landing. And I remember there was a big round circle when I skydived, big like a target. And I steered myself into the very middle of the target.
Wait, you were by yourself?
I was by myself.
Oh,
Yeah, it
wow.
was not a tandem jump. And I land right on the middle of the target and then fall right on my ass. I've got the video of it. I was so close to like being really,
It's
really
very
cool.
easy to get sidetracked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So,
the coolest
I
thing
do
about...
not think it's an omen, Adam.
No, I don't either. But
I think it's like a crow flying into the window. I hope that they have 7 years of
Why
bad
do you
luck.
dislike James Franklin so much?
I dislike Virginia Tech.
Oh,
because I went to
Virginia
UVA.
Tech. Oh,
and
I
it's our
get
biggest
it. It's
rival.
not James Franklin. It's Virginia Tech.
F Virginia Tech.
Yeah, got
It's
it.
what we say during the middle of our cheers.
Now, skydiving, is that something you would ever do, Em?
No, never.
Never. We've talked about it. By the way, I paid for skydiving. We never have actually done it. Ireland, are you up for it this summer? I paid for it.
Yeah, if it's paid
Tandem
for,
jump.
if it's paid for,
I
why
already
not?
paid for it. It's sitting there. BC.
But then I see things like this, and I'm like, ooh, I don't know.
Oh, come on. We're not trying to land
you're
in the
not
middle of
die
a
doing
football
it.
field. Like, come on, man.
After the Lakers win the title, I will celebrate by skydiving.
There you go. Excellent. All right. See
Does
you
it
in
have
June.
to be this year, though?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Hey.
Oh, right.
Is that in perpetuity, that the Lakers could win in perpetuity?
Yes. At any point when they win, John will skydive. ESPN LA live from the Rams block party at Hollywood Park in Inglewood this Thursday and Friday. Day 1, day 2 of the NFL draft. Catch Mason in Ireland. Let's see, I'm with Sua on Thursday and Marcus Grant on Friday. DeMarco and Travis will be there both days, breaking down what moves the Rams are going to make and how the draft is going to shape up this season. Number 13 pick, what are they going to do?
They're going to trade it.
Enjoy the fanfare with rides and games and nonstop Rams vibes all weekend, benefiting the Rams Foundation. Join us for the draft party only with ESPN LA, the official home of the Los Angeles Rams. Zoom, Bright.
Fast track.
I saw a new movie trailer this weekend that I'm still not sure how I feel about. So the movie As Deep as the Grave features a Val Kilmer. But here's the aspect here. So I know we talked about Val Kilmer going to be AI. So they finally released the trailer. It's a deep fake authorized AI version of Val Kilmer in the trailer of the movie. And it's important to say that his family has given permission.
Yes.
So, that they have allowed this. But watching it, I don't know. It just feels a little weird.
Did it look real?
It did. I mean, AI is so good these days that it doesn't. You can't tell.
Scary that it looks real.
Well, do you guys all watch Top Gun Maverick, right?
Oh, yeah.
That voice was artificial.
Right, but see, that was the real Val Kilmer. What they're doing here is they're taking...
I heard it was his son. And they made his voice sound like, or maybe I'm confusing that. Do you guys watch the Val Kilmer doc on Hulu?
Yes.
His son narrates
the Val Kilmer
as
parts.
Val.
Yeah,
and it kind of works.
Yeah, I am against making movies with people who are no longer alive using AI. I guess that's probably going to happen someday. Like, for example, on The Comeback. I don't know if you watched The Comeback with Lisa Kudrow. But she's on an AI comedy series, and they're trying to keep it secret.
I'm going to say something weird about The Comeback starring Lisa Kudrow.
Okay.
I like Lisa Kudrow. I always have. I thought she was great on Friends. I loved the first season of The Comeback back in the day with Malin Ackerman and all those people in it. This version of The Comeback, I watched for 15 minutes, and her voice became so annoying.
Is that right?
It is a little of a cringe
watching it.
Well, the whole show is cringy.
Doing, that's what she's going for. But she's doing a voice that is successfully
interesting.
annoying.
Hello.
Yeah. That I go, can't take it. I'm out.
Yeah.
It might be hitting a little too close to home. I know, like, you've talked about this before, Mace, for, like, some people who are actors will watch it and be like, it's a little hard to watch.
Juan hates it.
Yeah.
He hates the show because
he's an actor.
He's an
been
actor.
through those
He's
auditions.
That mindset is something that he deals with.
I think I like this season more than I like the other ones just because I know friends that are writers' assistants. I have friends that are working in this industry as writers and stuff, and just like the one writer assistant guy character is just spot on for some of their coworkers.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a little too close to home, I think. At least.
I wanted to mention tomorrow, brand new episode of Mason Plus with Bryan Cranston.
Oh, cool.
And
with
it's a
not
really
John Ireland.
With not John Ireland yet. With not
but
John Ireland
I know what
yet.
I'm listening to on the plane now.
Brian's terrific on this show. It premieres tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. on Apple, Spotify, 10 o'clock on the ESPN LA YouTube channel live. And, Brian is terrific in this thing. He talks about the fact that, and I guess she was at Coachella this weekend, Madonna has a big arc on the studio.
Oh, good.
In season 2. And Brian says she is fantastic. Disciplined, had big chunks of dialogue, had it memorized perfectly, was very...
She was the star of A League of Their Own.
Yeah, but I mean, here
she was actually great in A League of Their Own.
She was. But I mean, this is like big chunks of dialogue. And Brian says she's terrific. She's terrific.
And I don't want to give too much away from Mason Plus, but I do know a little bit about that storyline because it's been out there a little bit. But it's based off of a real life event.
Yes.
A real life attempt at making her biopic, but they're using that for the content of the studio, and it's really interesting to me.
Yeah. By the way, all episodes of Mason. The easiest thing is just to Google Mason Plus ESPN LA. It'll take you right to it on the YouTube.
It. Don't use a plus sign.
Spell plus is the way we found it best. Apple, Spotify, all that stuff. Leave ratings and reviews and blah, blah, blah. All all that stuff. All right, do you want to do the Mike Brown thing here?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. So Mike Brown was having his post-game press conference over the weekend, and Mike Brown had an interesting moment. Everybody takes their phone at these press conferences. They hit the voice memo thing, and they
then lay it on the table in front of the coach.
So listen to what happened with Mike Brown.
We feel whoever phone this is, you need to do a better job of muting when you get a text. Because when you get a text, it interrupts the press conference. And people here don't like when the press conference gets interrupted. So I'd appreciate your help next time, whoever phone this is. Thank you. I'm sorry, was there another question?
Yeah, so here's the interesting...
I would have picked it up and read the text.
Oh, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So I was at... yesterday, I saw a play called Master Harold and the Boys.
Oh, that's right. You went to the Geffen.
At the Geffen Theater and had a great time. Went to go to the founders room with all the cool kids. In the middle of the most dramatic part of the play, not one, but 2 different cell phones went off. And I was just horrified for that.
Can I guess the age of the person that ended up picking up the phone?
I can't tell you the age because I was focused on
my assumption is definitely old because I don't know the last time my phone was on volume.
Yeah.
And almost always the person that has the loud thing is an older person.
That is true.
The only time my phone is on silent 99% of the time because of what I do for a living. The only time I ever
Are you checking, Mace, if your phone's on silent?
Yeah,
the only time I
silent,
even turn the ringer on is if I'm expecting an important call and I'm working around the house and I don't have my phone in my pocket.
Now, I am super neurotic about my phone. So, like, when I go to a theater thing, I always turn it completely off. I don't even want to take a chance that it's going to ring somehow because to me, that's like I would feel so awful if my phone went off during the most dramatic part of the play.
And they should feel bad about it.
By the way, the play is fantastic. It's at the Geffen Theater. It's called Master Harold and the Boys. Terrific.
All right, let me go on the air with something you and I talked about off the air. You told me that story off the air about the phones going off. So I went, as you guys know, Broadway John. I go to Broadway shows every time I'm in New York. So 3-4 years ago, I went to a show called Take Me Out.
Yeah, right.
And it was Jesse Williams, who was the guy from Grey's Anatomy, really good-looking dude, as a baseball player. He's basically playing Derek Jeter.
Mm-hmm.
But the twist in the show is he's gay, but he's not out.
Yeah.
And what would happen if a guy like Derek Jeter came out in the middle of a Hall of Fame playing career?
Yes.
It was really interesting. Jesse Tyler Ferguson from Modern Family is in it.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse Williams is in it. So it starts with a locker room scene where there are 10 guys all lined up in a row with 10 showers. So when the curtain opens, it's 10 naked dudes with their backs to the audience, but you're looking at 10 bare butts. And because of all the buzz around it, when I walked in, I had a paper ticket. I gave it to the guy. He goes, "Do you have your cell phone on you?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Can I see it, please?" I said, "Sure." And I hand it to him. And he puts it in this little plastic pouch, and he zip ties the pouch, and he said, "When you walk out tonight, stop by any usher at the top of the aisle. We'll have the tool that unlocks this pouch." So everybody, there are probably, 500 people in the theater. Everybody had their phone in a plastic bag, and so there were never any interruptions. Would that work for any show, like the one you went to?
Yeah. First of all, that one was because those guys were naked and there were pictures leaking out of them naked.
I know, but because it was invented for something else. But would people object if you did that for any live theater show?
They probably would. I mean, it's a little. I did it at
this
a
happens
concert
a
one
lot.
time. It does. It happens comedy
Comedy
shows.
a lot because people will post the comedy and then they don't want
They don't want
to end
their
the
jokes
special.
out. They don't want their. Kevin Hart, I guess, does this a lot.
I did it when I saw John Mulaney and Jon Stewart together, and I had to lock it up. I've done it before a bunch of times.
I would not object.
Good. I mean, it is good.
I would not object if they did that in any live show. Could I argue we could do it for a movie?
I would say yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing more annoying, but no, I don't want to go through the hassle.
And obviously, there's special circumstances. I know my friend
Mace, it was pretty hassle free.
Yeah, it's. I did it at SoFi at an event. Dave Grohl Foo Fighters concert, and Selena Gomez
And by the way,
was.
you
I don't
still,
remember the context.
You still have your phone.
Yeah, you
it's
still
just
have
in
it.
a plastic bag that you can't access it.
Makes
a friend of
perfect
mine
sense.
has like diabetes, and she needs it because she can check her levels with her phone. And so there's obviously places in which that it's acceptable to have your phone, or if like you have a child.
Well, you
up
could
there,
have
but-
like if your friend could have a card that says, "Hey, here's why I need to keep it," kind of thing. But yeah, I would not object if they started
I
doing
wouldn't
that.
object. No, not at all.
If you saw Coachella at all this weekend, especially during that Madonna set, all it is people like their phones like this.
Oh, yeah.
And the crowd was dead. It looked dead because everybody
Everybody
just has
had
their
their
phones up
phone.
like this.
I watched the two. I thought Madonna was great.
Yeah, I thought she was great
She was
too.
great. They did. By the way,
She was with Sabrina Carpenter, right?
with Sabrina Carpenter. What's the single best Madonna song of all time?
Like a prayer.
Holiday.
Vogue.
Oh, they're all
Okay.
three of those are good.
Yeah, they're all three good. BC, do you have any?
Like a prayer.
Like a prayer. Yeah, Like a Prayer is great. I got sued over that one. I've told that story too many times.
Well, I've told this story. Have you guys ever heard the theory about what that might be about?
Oh yeah, it's not really. You don't have to look that deep to get what it's about.
Google actual meaning of Madonna's Like a Prayer and do it when your kids are not around. If you know what I mean.
I mean, yeah, it's not that deep. You can deduce it from the first listen what it's about.
Right. Well, once you hear that theory and then you look at the lyrics, you go, "Oh, duh. That's exactly what it's about."
Yeah.
She's never confirmed it, but it seems pretty clear that that's what it is.
Yeah, I think so.
And Sabrina's house tour is not necessarily about giving a house tour.
Yeah.
True. By the way, Madonna gloms onto the right young performers.
Well, she
all
did it
the
with
time.
Britney.
Did it with
and
Britney. She's good at picking out who's hot and glomming onto
By the
them.
way, I don't believe that Sabrina Carpenter is 5 feet tall. I think she is shorter than that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Shorter than 5 feet? She got to go to college for free.
You keep on saying that. That is not real.
If you're under 5 feet, you can go to college for free. Any college.
That is 100%.
It's
made
100%
up.
true.
Such a lie.
Growing up, I heard it all the time.
From who? Your
My parents were so disappointed when I got to be 5
Right.
feet
Oh my
tall.
gosh.
They're like, now we got to pay for college.
To her credit, if you Google Sabrina Carpenter height,
Yeah.
it says 4'11" to 5 feet.
Okay.
It's less than 5 feet. But the fact she even allows 4'11" out there, at least she's trying at an attempt to be
She
honest.
could go to Harvard. She could go to Yale. She could go to
Yeah.
any school in America.
Stop with this fake news.
It's not fake news. It is real. There
By the way,
are there are weird niche scholarships.
Is this from AI?
Scholarships tied to height, usually for people under 4'10", often tied to specific organizations and people. So yeah, it's true.
But that doesn't mean you get to go to school for free. You have to get a scholarship from this other place.
Yeah,
and
apparently
they can
it's-
give you money to go to school for free. It's not like, the University of Southern California is
Here I
saying they
am
want
trying
people.
to give hope to people who are
All
very
right.
short, and you're shooting this down.
I just ask them to be realistic.
Yeah. All right. Coming up next for you, more Fast Track, or more of whatever the hell we're talking about. 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
It is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
I got a couple of days off coming the next couple of days. I'm going to see the rodeo, my man.
Rodeo. Look at you.
I'm going to watch some horses and
Wait a
cows and
What are you going to wear?
broncos.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Probably something similar to this.
You going to wear boots?
I don't have boots.
You don't have boots?
If I had boots, I would wear them.
I'm going to have to get you some boots.
Susan had an outfit.
What about a hat?
I might wear the hat.
Hat and a buckle?
Buckle might get covered up by other parts of my anatomy, but yeah.
You gonna wear one of those little ties? What are they called?
Bolo ties?
Bolo ties? You gonna wear a
No,
bolo
I
tie?
might wear a little pearl snap shirt or something like that.
Oh, pearl snap.
Susan
Okay.
had the whole getup. She had the boots, the skirt, the hat, the vest.
Chaps? You gonna go
I was
chaps?
into it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, hey,
Yes,
what's up?
sir.
How you feeling? So I was like, that looks pretty darn good.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Hey guys, it's time to lock in because the Beach Life Festival is coming up really fast. It's May 1st through the 3rd in Redondo. Duran Duran Friday night is going to blow the thing away. The Chainsmokers, The Offspring, James Taylor, Sheryl Crow on Sunday are going to be ridiculous. All on the beach in one place in one weekend. The VIP tickets, guys, are almost gone. Once they're gone, that's it. They're over. So if you're thinking about beach life, now's the time to lock it in. 3 days, right on the water at Seaside Lagoon. This is not one you're going to want to miss because you're going to have terrible FOMO. Get your tickets now at beachlifefestival.com.
Hyundai gives you America's best warranty on every new vehicle. It includes a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, plus 24/7 roadside assistance. That's peace of mind from Hyundai. And these days, that's priceless.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on the Hyundai Tucson. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end April 30th. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696. And manage your diabetes as easy as
Fast Track. And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right, vroom, vroom, man.
So this morning, I stopped at Dunkin' on the way to work, and when I parked my car, I walked in, and I was seeing this other car, but it was all painted up. And again, this is like Monday morning, light of the day. Their car had written all over it, "Buy the Bachelorette a drink." This is Megan's, I don't know her name, Megan's Bachelorette Party at the Venmo name for this person.
Oh, it's a Venmo deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you can buy the Bachelorette a drink, $5 or whatever, and I saw the girl walk in, she was by herself. So my question is, one, if you saw somebody have a car all painted up for a bachelor or bachelorette party with a Venmo, would you Venmo them? And two, how long does she get to keep this on her car? Because you could get raked in for Venmos for 2-3 more
That's
weeks.
true. You could be a bachelorette forever.
Well,
Yeah,
you could,
what do you think?
You could keep it on there forever and just be people are dumb enough to keep sending you money.
Would you send it, and how long can you keep it?
I would not send it for the very reason why I don't know if she's still a bachelorette or if it's a scam, because everybody's out there scamming without question. I use Venmo all the time. Like, I wish. Do you deal with the squeegee guys? You know, you don't. When I exit the 10, there's always squeegee guys.
No.
When I come downtown. And I wish they had. I don't carry a lot of cash. I wish they had a Venmo, because I would Venmo them money for doing the, but I don't carry a lot of cash. No, I wouldn't randomly just give to somebody's Venmo that claims to be a bachelorette.
I wouldn't do it. And by the way, I find it weird that people don't carry cash. My wife doesn't carry cash.
Yeah, it's not necessary. We live in a...
Brian, you got cash on you right now?
Just spent it yesterday.
So how much cash you have in your person right now?
Nothing.
Zero.
Yeah,
how much
zero.
you got?
Maybe 20.
I have zero.
You guys are out of your minds.
Why?
What?
Say I usually have like around $50 cash.
Okay, money bags.
Why? Yeah, I mean,
no,
we're
I
not...
just always have cash.
Why?
17. I have two $2 bills that I won in golf. 21, 26. I've got about... there's 100.
Money
He's
bags.
got a hundy.
I've got $150 on me.
And why?
Because you never know when you're going to need it.
Like?
Today, I needed it for Chris Ward. Today when I went to pick up gummies.
What? Does Chris not take a credit card?
I don't know. The old
debit
place
card.
didn't.
Oh, the old
You have
place
to
did
use
not?
most places. You have to use a debit card because they won't take the credit card.
A debit card is what I use when they show up at my doorstep.
I will say I do find it attractive in someone that I'm going on a date with if they do have cash and like, because it's like a whole thing of like, you go to a place. Oh no, it's cash only. Oh no, I got it. That's kind of it's a nice thing to have.
I feel naked if I'm out in public without cash.
Yeah, there are not that many tip situations in LA. Like New York, you carry cash because you got to tip everybody.
And think about this. I stay in a lot of hotels.
Yeah, that's true. You have a lot of tip.
And so I always want to tip. I get big on tipping the housekeepers. They don't make any money.
Juan leaves a 20 for the housekeeper every day.
Yeah, I do. Not necessarily every day, but like when I go to Houston, I'll leave 20 because I'm there for Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night.
Yeah,
out Sunday.
Yeah, let me tell you, we get our extra towels. BC,
Fast track.
All right, I used to think that losing a game in baseball via the walk or a wild pitch or a hit by pitch was the worst way to lose a game.
Yeah.
But over the weekend, I think it's been one up. So University of St. Thomas was taking on University of Northern Colorado. Now, this, break it down for you, this game lasted 2 days.
Yep.
So they started Friday night, played 19 innings, didn't finish. Had to go Saturday afternoon. 21st inning, bases loaded. The winning run is by a balk. So the umpire called a balk on the pitcher. Winning run comes in. Very subtle, hard to see.
It was not a legit balk. It was like, I want to get to the next game.
That's my question here is, I think this is a tragedy. The umpires who made that call should be fired. You can't let a game end like that.
If it's not a clear balk, if you say, and I did not see the video of exactly when it went down, if it is very, very slight, you shouldn't end the game
You
on a
can't
balk.
really tell. I'll say that. I watched it 20 times.
It's not obvious.
No.
Brian, I'm 100% with you. I've said it a million times on the show. Good umpires, referees, whatever sport you're in, manage the games. You could, and I've had many, many officials tell me this, you could call a violation on every single play if you wanted to. You don't have to, and so don't. You can't end a game like that on a balk. I've often thought that, remember when they looked at Will Smith and did he take his spikes off the plate when Miguel Rojas?
Oh, man, can you imagine?
Even if he did, I think I still would have said out.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have wanted the best World Series of my lifetime to end on a video replay.
If that was the call, though, it would have. You can't. I mean,
if it was obvious, yeah, go ahead and turn over. But if I can in any way not end it on a replay, that's what I'm doing.
I was at Cosm, so I saw it like 20 feet high. I saw that play and saw that it was the correct call. But it would have been a nightmare for it, obviously, as a Dodger fan, but also for baseball in general if it had ended that way. All right, there you have your fast track.
This show's gone fast.
It really has. It's flown right by. I lose. It's 420 day. I got to get home. It's Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday. We're reacting to the Lakers taking Game 1 of the series versus the Rockets. Reaction Monday brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. Lots of criticism for the Rockets game plan Saturday night, including from Kenny Smith. We've got that coming up next. In the meantime, just decided I am going to be at Cosm Thursday night for Kings-Avs Game 3. There is no better place to catch the action than Cosm. I mean, you're talking about these massive 87-foot wraparound LED displays, every dunk, every goal, hopefully goals for the Kings on Thursday night. Feels like you're courtside or right up on the glass. It is a game changer. And you're not watching the playoffs. You're in them. I've been there. It's unreal. The energy, the visuals. It'll be filled with Kings fans on Thursday night. Super cool. Great drinks, great cocktails. It's going to change the way you view sports forever. And by the way, if you want to take a date night, this is a perfect opportunity because they've got immersive experiences like Willy Wonka and Cirque du Soleil and The Matrix. I have seen all three and shared reality. Spectacular. But the playoffs, the main course right now, to get a schedule of all the upcoming games and to buy your tickets, go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
The playoffs roll on, and the intensity is rising.
Stole him at LeBron. LeBron on a breakaway. Slam
The Los Angeles Lakers return to the court for Game 2 against the Houston Rockets at Crypto.com Arena. Every possession matters. Every moment counts. It's Lakers-Rockets Game 2. Pre-game starts tomorrow at 6 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
It's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Los Angeles is offering up to 25% off windows and doors and 0% financing for 24 months. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends April 30th, 2026.
Empower.
After wanting one for years, Kevin is finally enjoying his new hot tub.
This is the life.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money, so now he could be a little bad.
Oh, no, not my phone.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin's phone may be in hot water, but his finances aren't. Invest well, live a little. Start today at Empower.com.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
First show on the radio, and it's all I listen to all day, and every day I can't wait to listen to you guys.
That is so nice. So nice, you man.
Mason and Ireland.
These guys are a whole bunch of fools.
Back to the guys.
Backstreet Boys, right? This is the anniversary of the formation of the Backstreet Boys. Now, were they first? No, I guess New Kids were probably first.
New Kids,
right?
then NSYNC, then Backstreet Boys.
Don't ever challenge John Ireland on his knowledge of boy bands. We have a little breaking news, and it's not good breaking news. The Dodgers have announced that Edwin Diaz is going on the injured list with loose bodies in his right elbow. Now,
right-handed pitcher too.
In case you missed it, he got blown up yesterday. In his 7 games so far with the Dodgers, he's thrown 6 innings, a 10.50 ERA, a 2.33 WHIP, and his last 2 outings, including yesterday, an inning and 6 earned runs. So Edwin Diaz going to the injured list with loose bodies in his elbow. First, I've heard about the elbow. I heard a little bit about the knee. I heard a little bit about the, maybe the mentality, the emotional, all that stuff. It's his elbow. Damn. I told everybody all along, Edwin Diaz was not a slam dunk. It's still too early to say he's not going to come around. We hope he comes back really quick from this. I would imagine that Alex Vesia and Tanner Scott wind up in the closer situation. Maybe Vesia. He's 2 for 2 in save opportunities.
Can I do a hail fellow well met?
Oh, yeah.
Rod Martin, who was a great Raider and was a USC Trojan before that, passed away today. The Raiders have announced. He was only 65. Yeah. I believe, Emily, look this up. I think he was the MVP in the Super Bowl when the Raiders beat the Eagles. He had 3 interceptions in the Super Bowl. One guy. had 3 interceptions. And this was a guy, Mace, that when he played at USC was a solid player, but didn't get drafted until the 12th round.
Yep.
And the only reason he got drafted was because John Robinson grew up with John Madden.
Yep.
And John Robinson was the coach at USC, and he called Madden, who had just stepped down as the coach of the Raiders, and said, but he was still working for him.
Yep.
And said, hey, get this guy, Rod Martin, this linebacker, into camp. And he ended up spending 12 years with the Raiders. And then he won another Super Bowl a few years after that.
So he did not win the Super Bowl MVP.
How do you have 3 interceptions?
Jim Plunkett won the MVP.
Really?
Yeah, but he is a 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, so he
including the game where he had 3 picks for the Raiders. Yeah,
the other year where he won the Super Bowl, they beat the then Washington Redskins. That was when Marcus Allen had that long run,
right.
Joe Theismann, all those dudes.
How old?
And he did
65.
He did get his. He was in the cover of Sports Illustrated after that 3 interception Super Bowl as well.
Okay,
boy, 3 interceptions in the Super Bowl and you don't get MVP.
Amazing.
That's a tough loss.
Hey, I wanted to give you a little bit, and of course the Lakers pull off the upset
let me correct
Saturday
myself,
night.
Mace, he was 72.
Oh,
not
72.
65. He was 72.
Listen to what Vince Goodwill said this morning about Kevin Durant.
Luckily for Houston, LA, and us, these games are stretched out a lot more in the first round. You have a lot more longer breaks. But here's the thing, y'all. You got to see a little bit with Stephen Kerr. He had that great game against the Clippers. The next game, he's like a 38-year-old. Kevin Durant has played 78 games this year, and he is 37 years old. Old man injuries happen to old men.
Old man injuries happen to old men.
Well, we got the oldest player in the league, and he's killing it.
But you said that Durant is practicing today?
Yeah, he practiced today. Their practice is over. He practiced. So he's a game-time decision tomorrow, but I think he plays.
Yeah, it feels like it's going in that direction.
Michael, who will be here tomorrow with Pepe, says 100% he plays.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Michael said there's no way he's missing that game. But
what are you saving? What are you saving him for if you're the Rockets?
But, wait a minute. Why wouldn't, if that's the case, Em, why wouldn't he have played on Saturday?
That's why I'm so confused about why he didn't play on Saturday.
Yeah, like if that's Kobe, he's playing no matter what.
Well, and I heard somebody say, I can't think who said this, but they said it's a pain tolerance issue. And I immediately thought of Kobe, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, if it was a pain tolerance, Kobe would be out there.
Yeah,
Kobe would not miss a playoff game.
All right, so we have Game of Games coming up. Does Brian still have the lead in Game of Games?
He does have the lead in Game of Games.
Yep.
He has 4 wins this month. Momo has 2. You have 2 Ireland, and then here's people with 1.
I thought
John, Michael, myself, Travis, Pepe, and Mason.
I thought when I won at the end of last week, it gave me 3, but you only have me with 2. Okay.
Someone can correct me, and I'm sure they will.
Okay. No, I can still catch you. If you have 4 and I got 2, I can catch you.
Yeah, I got 1. It's my game today. I can't catch you. The theme for today's game?
Oh, hey! I don't like my chances against BC there.
It's 420 Day. That is the theme, a celebration of weed coming up next on Game of Games, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you listen to the show, you've heard me talk about National University, one of my favorite partners, Dr. Mark Milliron, and the crew at National University. Great people. It is a nonprofit university that offers more than 150 degree programs with flexible 4-8-week online courses designed to fit your life. I'm always talking about how they have scholarships. Here's one you can apply for right now. The Believe and Succeed Scholarship, awarding up to $6,000 annually. That means every year toward an industry current bachelor's or master's degree. Plus, you'll get the support you need to finish strong, free tutoring, career counseling, resources to help you stay on track. If you want to enroll, just go to their website. As a matter of fact, you want to know anything about National University, go to their website. Here it is, nu.edu. nu.edu. If you want to apply for that Believe and Succeed scholarship, you need to apply by July 31st. And again, you do it at the website, nu.edu. Terms and conditions apply. National University, nu.edu.
Midweek battle in the heart of Los Angeles. LAFC returned to BMO Stadium with one mission: bounce back in front of the black and gold faithful.
BMO Stadium is absolutely rocking!
Standing in their way, the Colorado Rapids, looking to spoil the night in the City of Angels.
It's a golazo from David Martinez!
LAFC battle the Rapids. Coverage begins Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. When it comes to cancer, early detection saves lives. Our friends at Providence remind you that many cancers start with no symptoms, but catching them early can lead to more treatment options and better outcomes. Providence brings together the best minds in cancer care, keeping you in the game with trusted, compassionate support. Take control of your health. Learn more at providence.org/cancer. Providence.org/cancer. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
We all know winning means showing up stronger, faster, better than before. And when you're chasing that edge, the Drop by GNC cuts through the noise, bringing you the best new innovations in sports nutrition and performance. From muscle building and strength support to improved recovery and focus, we curate the newest drops from GNC Amp, Pro Performance, and Mega Men. Plus, Ghost, Raw Nutrition, Bucked Up, and the top new brands changing the game. No guesswork, just leveling up. Check out the Drop by GNC for what's new, what works, and what's next.
You know the rush when you reach that goal, when something you've worked for pays off. That's success. At University of Maryland Global Campus, we believe you should never stop chasing it. That's why we offer a skills-based education that helps move your career forward. Learn how to apply emerging technologies like AI and data science. Build your leadership and critical thinking skills. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start May 13th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by SCHEV.
And it is time on Mason and Ireland for the final segment. The final segment of the show, always Game of Games time, presented by the one and only Jacob Emrani. Call Jacob. CallJacob.com. And yes, that new telephone number, 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789.
Hi, this is Jacob Emrani.
Game of Games made possible by the law offices of Jacob Emrani. Let's do it. Game of Games time on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, Mace.
All right, it is Game of Games time. We welcome to the show Travis Rogers. Travis, what's happening, man?
I'm ready. You ready to redeem my good
name? May
name?
not do well in this game because it's 420.
Oh, yeah.
How are you at 420?
Brian is heavily favored.
It's good.
All right.
I don't think my occasional edible consumptions are going to help me
I'm in the
much.
exact same boat. I'm a one edible a day guy just to help me sleep.
But that one edible is 20 milligrams.
That's bananas.
Yeah.
That's
It also works.
Isn't it weird?
I'm sure it does.
Isn't it weird that Ireland is a bigger stoner than I am?
Right.
But Trev, even with me taking that one gummy, I still only get like 5 out.
On 20 milligrams.
Yeah.
Yes.
My goodness.
Crazy, right?
Insomnia is
All
a
right,
real
so
thing.
this game is a celebration of weed. I've done a lot of research here. We got 4 players. We got Travis, John, BC, and Emily. Game is on. Number 1, the origin of 420. Here we go. The origin of 420 has nothing to do with the police code, which is a common misunderstanding.
That's what I always thought.
It was created by a group of 5 friends at San Rafael High School in Northern California. They'd meet every day at a statue on campus at 420. What nickname did these 5 guys call themselves? Was it the Buds, the Waldos, or the Goats, Travis?
Buds.
Says the Buds. John.
Waldos.
Waldos. BC.
Buds.
Buds. M.
Waldos.
Waldos is the correct answer.
Boom.
Yeah, they called themselves the Waldos.
I thought it was too weird to throw in there.
Yeah, it is an odd one. Number 2, how much cannabis was sold in the United States in 2025? Was it 24 billion pounds, 34 billion pounds, or 44 billion pounds, John? 24, 34, or 44?
Well, I can go 24 in honor of Kobe, or I can go 44 in honor of Jerry West.
Yeah.
I'll go Jerry West, 44.
Jerry West, BC.
34.
34.
Shaq.
Emily.
44.
44. Travis.
34.
Correct answer. Only 24.
We're slapping off.
It was Kobe. Yeah, exactly.
Lucky loser.
Nobody
Alive.
scores there. You're alive. Number 3. In what stoner movie would you hear the line, "You just gotta keep living, man"? Livin. Is that from Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, Pineapple Express, or Dazed and Confused, BC? You just gotta keep living, man. Livin.
Dazed and Confused.
Says Dazed and Confused. Emily.
Dazed.
Dazed. Travis.
What are the choices that aren't dazed?
Harold and Kumar, Pineapple Express.
Harold and Kumar.
Harold and Kumar. John.
I'm not going against Brian Cohen. Give me Dazed.
Dazed is the correct answer. Yeah, that's Wooderson,
Yep.
played by Matthew McConaughey.
And it's been
did you know it?
viral
That's the
on,
first one I
TikTok.
did know, but yeah, so I'm trying
You're
the
still
other
alive for Lucky Loser, and you're the only one.
And what were you
I
at
was
there?
going to say it's a viral TikTok sound.
Oh, it is Livin?
Yeah.
Did you go dazed, Em?
I did.
All right, so Emily 2, John 2, Brian 1, Travis 0.
Number 4, after photos of Michael Phelps smoking a bong went public in 2009, which major sponsor dropped him? Was it A, Speedo, B, Visa, or C, Kellogg's, Em?
Ooh.
Who dropped him? Speedo, Visa, or Kellogg's? Says Kellogg's. Travis.
Speedo.
John.
Kellogg's.
BC.
Kellogg's.
Kellogg's is the correct answer, and Travis Rogers is definitely going for the lucky loser.
I knew that one too.
Emily 3, John 3, Brian 2, Travis Bupkis.
This one will be tough, Travis.
Okay.
Could go either way.
Uh-oh.
The T in THC stands for tetrahydrocannabinol. Tetrahydrocannabinol. How many letters are there in that word? Is it 17, 20, or 22? We're back to Travis to start. You're counting. Tetrahydrocannabinol.
22.
22. John.
17.
17. BC.
17.
17. M.
17.
Correct answer, 20. Nobody got it.
Ooh.
20
Trav,
letters.
still alive.
Travis still alive. Here's question number 6. Let's see if Trav.
Just for the record, I did spell it wrong in my head.
Oh, did you? Good for you.
You and everyone else.
I also did. I wrote it wrong, probably. Number 6. What year did marijuana become criminalized in the United States? What year did it become criminalized? Was it 1899, 1921, or 1937? We go to our leaders here. Let's start with John. 1899, 1921, or 1937?
37.
Says 37. M, you're also
37.
Also 37. BC.
21.
21. And Travis, what's the wrong answer?
Give me the 1800s.
And you know what? Travis is still alive. It is 1937.
So Emily and I both got it.
Emily and John both with 4, BC with 2, and Travis with nothing.
How many are left?
3.
Okay. Brian, you're getting close. You can still go wherever you want, but you're 2 back with 3 to go.
Number 7. Who said money can't buy life? Money can't buy life. Was that Snoop Dogg, Bob Marley, or Cheech Marin, M? Money can't buy life.
Let's go Cheech.
Cheech. Ireland?
Snoop, Cheech, and who was the third?
Bob Marley.
Give me Snoop.
Snoop. BC.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. And Travis.
Snoop.
And the correct answer is, Brian, you knew this, right?
Yes, richness is life.
Yes.
Yes, that's the full quote.
I was
there,
going to say Snoop would be a hypocrite if he said money doesn't buy life because he
Yeah, I
slaps
know.
his name on every product that goes by.
By the way, those were Bob Marley's dying words.
All right. So, Em, did you get that?
I did not.
No,
Okay.
you guys
Only Brian did.
you guys both have 4, BC 3, Travis nothing.
Okay.
2 left. According to Pew polling, what's the number one medical reason people say they use cannabis for? Is it A, sleep, B, anxiety, or C, pain? The number one medical reason people say they use cannabis for. We'll go to John here, one of the leaders.
Could
Sleep, anxiety, or pain?
I'm going to go pain.
Pain. M?
Ooh, anxiety.
Anxiety. BC?
Sleep.
Sleep.
Trav, you got no help here.
Pain.
The correct answer is pain.
Travis!
Oh, so close.
You lost it. You
So
lost it.
close.
And that gets
Yeah,
Brian
that's me too.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, upset city time.
By the way, 62% of people say pain, 50% anxiety, and 46% sleep. All right, the last
Boo.
one, and we got us at
no, I'm
John
up
with
1
one.
on M.
So, Em, you got to go different. What is the longest joint ever rolled? The longest joint ever rolled.
Right up my alley.
Is it 5 feet, 15 feet, or 30 feet? John Ireland? 5, 15, or 30 feet long. It's a massive joint.
Yes, it is.
Real fatty.
I'll go 15.
Going 15.
Dang it, because I would have
M?
done that.
5 or 30?
30.
And M, you have tied it.
Son of a...
The world's largest joint, weighed over 4.2 pounds, was rolled in the 2017 Harvest Cup in Massachusetts, 30 feet long.
All right.
I don't even know how you'd smoke
30 pounds, 30 feet, or that's like a pool cue.
Yeah, I mean, it's a joint, right? It's like, yeah.
No, pool cue's like
No,
7
I'm just thinking
feet.
like the width, the gauge.
Okay, so tiebreaker will decide it.
Yep. How many cannabis dispensaries are there in L.A. County? How many cannabis dispensaries, and I didn't include Chris Ward's because I didn't know about it.
Okay.
But shout out to Chris Ward.
How many cannabis dispensaries are in L.A. County closest? John M. with the tie.
In the county.
In the county, L.A. County. Big place.
I have a number.
M's got a number? Got one, John?
Yes.
Okay.
I wrote down 15,222.
Okay.
Well, I went
Emily?
low. I went 1,500.
And the correct answer is 1481. M with the
Oh,
win.
Emily, nice comeback. Wow, I would have thought there'd be a lot more than
Wait a
that.
minute. 15,000
Just in LA County?
dispensaries?
In one county. That's
No,
like
that is
in
like
the city, I would think there would be 1,500, but in the county, LA County is big.
Yeah.
LA County includes what, 30 cities?
But 15,000?
That's a lot.
That's like...
Just
a
keep
lot.
living, man. L-A-V-I-N.
There's probably not 15,000
LIVIN.
gas stations in LA County.
You're right. There probably aren't 15,000 gas stations.
Yeah.
Yeah. M, good job. M with the win. Her one shining moment comes today, and she climbs back into the race for this month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pain really threw me off.
LIVIN. Living, man. Game of Games presented by the Call Jacob Injury Hotline. Only number LA trusts after an accident is 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789. Coming up next for you, Super Crosstalk. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
The playoffs roll on, and the intensity is rising.
Stole him at LeBron. LeBron on a breakaway. Slam dunk.
The Los Angeles Lakers return to the court for Game 2 against the Houston Rockets at Crypto.com Arena. Every possession matters. Every moment counts. It's Lakers-Rockets Game 2. Pregame starts tomorrow at 6 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
It's spring break season, and I can't wait to party. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
The Oasis Pool and Lazy River are open 7 days a week. Rent a cabana or daybed. Cannonball!
Number 2.
Fuel up on the lowest gas prices than anywhere else at our travel center.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Polaris Razor Pro R Ultimate. Earn entries now. Be here April 30th, 10 p.m. to win.
Morongo, good times.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station. KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger.
Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Happy 420 day.
Yes, indeed.
Were you guys betting on me to come in?
Well, you know, you've got to respect the crosstalk. Okay. DeMarco,
Which
you've
you
got
do
to
not.
respect the crosstalk. No, he was here. He made it.
No, but in general, he's hit and miss.
No,
Right?
I've been here.
Yeah.
I had a streak where I was off for a while.
Yeah,
but I've been on time.
we're keeping track.
So,
You're on a
DeMarco, what do you think of this mythical money
crosscut
bet I
streak.
made earlier in the show? Mace was generous, and he gave me 7-1 odds.
Wow.
$5,000 in mythical money.
Okay.
So if I hit it, I lose 5 if I don't hit it. This is the only condition of the bet.
If you hit it, you get 35.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Rams are going to trade out of the 13 spot.
Okay. I think you may win the bet.
No.
Because
No.
because what
And this is
just
going to be the second bet you gave me.
gave away free money.
Okay, there's a tremor in the force because of what just happened with Dexter Lawrence. There's been a trade. New York has moved up. That changes the board.
them picks.
So if
Let's
the guy
go,
that you
Les.
want, the guy that we want, they could want, and they're at 10. So if
But
he's
would they go wide receiver?
They're working out Odell Beckham Jr. They're obviously looking for something.
there's a whole. I mean, that's
But there are
just
2 wide receivers that are going to go before Mekhi Lemon.
right.
Only
So
one, maybe.
If our
The kid from Arizona State. Who's the
Tyson.
other one?
Tyson. There's a second kid that's showing up in all the mocks.
Concepcion, there's Tyson, but he's kind of fragile. There's one other guy.
So you're saying we may not get Mekhi
Well,
Lemon.
if you have your guy circled and it's Mekhi Lemon, let's just say that they covet him.
Yep.
And he's gone. Your next option is take your second best option at receiver, if that's the position you're targeting,
right,
or drop back because we like guys in the second round on.
The other guy is Carnell Tate.
Colonel
from
Tate.
Ohio
Yeah,
State.
thank
Yeah.
you. Yes. So you may win out.
Yeah.
Well,
there's
the
Carnell
last
Tate and Jordan Tyson.
The last 2 wide receivers come out of Ohio State, JSN and Chris Olave, have both been great.
Not
Studs.
bad. Not
Studs.
bad. Yeah. Not
Marvin
bad.
Harrison Jr.?
Not as much.
You know, I don't know if that's quarterback driven yet. I don't know. Everybody I
I'm
talk
not
to
down
says
on
there's
him
more
yet.
there. Yeah, there's more there. It's just he's been held hostage by the QB.
Jacoby Brissett going to unlock it?
Yeah.
No.
Marcus Grant
Yeah.
just walked in, and Marcus is a big fantasy football guy. Would you stay away from Marvin Harrison moving forward? I would probably take a flyer on him because you could probably get him late.
That's the thing. That the fantasy draft price on him is not going to be bad, so it's sort of worth the squeeze to see if something works out. But right now the hype, he's a post-hype breakout potential, I guess.
Okay.
Everybody's sort of off of him.
So I'm going to interrupt everything because we got breaking news. DeAndre Hawkins, who lost our NCAA tournament pool, is wearing or is going to be wearing
He is in the process of putting on the crop top. He will have it on by the end of crop top.
a Ride the D crop top.
When we came up with this bet,
I feel so bad, Marcus.
I thought it would be me or Travis or you,
Marlon
like somebody who would look like an old guy looking
Melted
dumpy.
ice cream.
But the one guy who finished last is the one guy who will look good.
He's like from
in
the
this
Sports
shirt.
Illustrated
He's
body
probably going to
issue.
get women throwing themselves at him.
Yeah, this is going to work out for him. This is going to work out.
He's going to be fine with it. He's going to be fine with it.
I'm very glad it wasn't me.
Yeah.
I'm very glad it
man,
wasn't
I'm
me.
so grateful it was not me.
I would not.
Cannabis.
Were you in it, DeMarco? You didn't even get in, right? DeMarco, you didn't even get in.
No, heck no.
Because you didn't want the
No,
possibility.
no. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. It's for the
Busted
bit.
can
for
of
the fun.
cinnamon rolls.
I mean,
Yeah.
With me, right?
Yep.
At some point, I realized I'm not going to win this thing, but I'm not last, so I'm like, all right, I can.
I've never
check
followed
out.
the NCAA tournament more closely in my entire life. At the end of every round, I was checking in for
It's
sure.
not the half shirt. It's the Ride
There
the
he
D
is.
part. Yeah.
There
Is he
it
wearing
is.
it?
Oh, come on.
He actually looks
It looks
good.
like he's either on his way
He looks
to.
good.
Oh, my
What is
God.
going on?
He's
This
like
ain't
two
right.
from
Look
the
at
gym.
him.
What
This
are we
isn't
doing?
even a
Oh,
punishment.
come on. Look at him. He's like just
He looks all swole.
That's not bad.
showing off
There
the
you
tats
go.
and the muscle.
There you go. He wanted to lose. He threw
Why
it.
did we botch this?
He threw it. That's what it was.
Oh, my God.
He's going to wear it once a week moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
That
not?
could be a regular part of the rotation there.
Oh, man.
Damn.
That didn't work at all.
That backfired.
God, I thought it was such like when I had did you ever see when I had to wear the bunny suit?
Yes.
I did. Yes.
All right, so one year, Marcus, I lost, and Bergman actually came
I
up with
do
a really
remember
funny
this.
bet. He goes, whoever comes in last in the March Madness pool, because it was right on Easter, has to do an entire show in a complete bunny suit.
All right.
But the twist was, if I get up to go anywhere,
You
I
keep the
have
suit
to
on.
hop.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not only did I have to keep the suit on, I had to hop. It was.
Did you wear it from your car, or did you put it on here?
Oh no, I put it on at home.
He hopped from the car.
It was bad. And now, and I thought this was going to be in the spirit of DeAndre doing. It just.
Yeah.
All right.
My worst one, by the way, was I had to shave off my left eyebrow.
I remember that.
I believe I finished last in fantasy football, and I had to shave off my eyebrow.
How long did it take for it to grow back?
Surprisingly, not as long as you would think.
Okay. Did you try to draw one in the interim?
No, I did not. I did not get a Sharpie.
Marcus, that's a bet. That's a bet payoff.
But you know what? Yeah. Shout out to you for pulling. I mean, yes, you hopping into Starbucks to get something to drink.
I hopped into Sam Pines' office when he was in a meeting.
You give two
buddy and I just sat down in the meeting.
Oh man,
Sam liked it. He thought it was funny.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So obviously, Lakers. I know you're going to do a lot of today.
Yeah.
While you guys are here, and while Marcus is here, you guys also baseball guys. Edwin Diaz, loose bodies in his right elbow.
Yeah.
Didn't pitch in 9 days. Yesterday, couldn't get out of an inning.
Didn't get an out.
Didn't get an out.
Yeah.
What did the Dodgers do?
I think this is their first real setback of the season as far as like a meaningful development. I think, they've had Mookie going down, felt like a small injury, and they were able to kind of keep their heads above water, not even keep their heads above water, thrive. They've got lots of options that can pitch tonight. I think Tanner Scott gets another whack at it. I think Vezina will get a chance at it.
Vezia's 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Who's our best right-handed situational reliever now?
Probably at the moment is
because
maybe
Paris
Jack
is
Dreyer.
gone, huh? No, Dryer's lefty.
Oh, right. Dryer's left-handed. That's a good
That's
question.
a really good question.
All right.
It's not Enriquez, is it? Yeah.
All right. So am I crazy to suggest Roki Sasaki?
No, you're not. You're
not, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Why?
They've decided that the organization's decided it's not.
Yeah.
Going
Promises made, promises kept.
No,
I think that's what
hold
Roki
on,
wants.
guys. In the World Series, they told Roki, you're a starter, but in the World Series, they said, if you're going to pitch in the World Series, it's going to be as a reliever. And he said, give me the ball. If I'm Roki, I'd say the same thing. I'd go, look, Diaz is down. Give me the ball. I'll go back to being a starter when he's healthy. But I mean, I think why not try him in that role?
So I think part of it is right now with Shohei, they want to keep a 6-man rotation, and
they've got plenty of guys like they haven't pitched River Ryan yet.
Ryan's on the. He just went on the IL recently, so he's hurt. Gavin Stone's still hurt. Landon Knack is still hurt. They're just sort of short-handed.
Throw Kyle Hurt in there, I guess.
Kyle, I guess you could throw. He might be the right-handed situation.
You might be right about that.
Me and a bunch of Dodger fans at the golf course over the weekend were kicking around. This is a completely made-up trade.
Okay.
Do not aggregate me. This is not being reported. This was 4 drunk guys drinking worthy splashes on the golf course.
Got it.
Coming up for the trade. I'll start with you.
Okay.
Your phone rings, and it's a GM from another team, and he says, hey,
I know what player you're going to talk about.
No, he goes, if you send me Dalton Rushing and Justin Robleski, okay, both of them, I'll give you Tarek Skubal.
Yep.
Done.
Done.
That's an easy
Done.
one.
I don't think twice.
Both of them?
Oh, sure.
I'll
Easy.
tell you
Yeah.
what.
Isn't that
sure.
a good trade for Detroit?
Yeah, because he's going to leave anyway.
Right.
I think he's very likely to leave. So, yeah, if I were the Tigers, I would do that. Unless,
And by the way,
I thought you were going to try to trade for Skeens.
no.
Also would do that.
There are the makings of a Skeens deal there,
The Tigers
too.
would probably insist on a couple of prospects along with the 2 players, and
Fine.
I'd be okay with that, too.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Fine.
Yeah. Although they've got some guys that are James Tibbs the third has been really good
He's
down
been good.
there.
Ward just got called up, too.
Ward.
He had a good day.
By the way, why was Ward called up instead of Tibbs?
Freeman went
They
on
needed a first
the
baseman.
paternity
Paternity
leave, but first baseman. Tibbs is tearing it up, though.
He got off to a start where he had a 2,000 OPS for like the first 2 weeks of the season. It was just bananas. The part that gets interesting, I want to go back to your Skubal trade for a second, Ireland, because the Tigers are one of the better teams in the American League, or at least have the ability to. Like, you wonder if the Tigers don't say, look, we're going to lose Skubal anyway, but we also might win the World Series in the process. So maybe they hold on to him a little tighter than you might have otherwise.
Marino, Shohei
But
argument.
the difference is the Angels were never even in the playoffs. The Tigers have been in the playoffs a couple years in a row.
Been, and Tigers
are
actually
much
have a
better
really
team.
solid rotation.
They do.
So Jimmy Garoppolo now says he's considering retiring.
All right. I can understand it.
Why?
He's made a ton of money.
He's made a ton,
he's
but I mean,
still good looking. He's been doing this 12 years now. He may want to go on vacation and chill out and spend his money and enjoy his life.
Doesn't he do that during the season?
But you may not want to come back. You may just want to. I want to get out of the NFL bubble.
With his looks, as soon as he retires, doesn't the phone ring and somebody offers him a TV job?
Should.
If he can talk.
I was just going to say, can he talk? If he can talk even a little, then yes.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not just for.
I mean, my wife, who's not even a huge football fan, walked by one day and goes, "Who's that?"
You wonder if he gets like a Jesse Palmer kind of thing where he does some football and some
reality
baking
show.
championship.
Yeah, the baking championship.
I hear this all the time about Jimmy G, but do you see it? What she said?
Yeah. He's a handsome guy.
See that he's handsome?
Like, wow, oh yeah, like I said, he gets a fan base no matter where the team goes.
He is like
you can see him on a movie poster.
He's Clark Kent, man. Are you
really?
serious?
Fair enough.
When he was the backup to Brady in New England,
the handsomest quarterback.
That was basically Affleck and Damon on the same team.
I know the effect. I'm just when I see the dude, it's just okay. I don't see what they're looking at.
Oh,
really? He looks like a movie star.
He's a handsome guy.
Mason is refusing to join me. I have my tuxedo on. God. I have my instrument playing on the deck.
Yep.
I am going down with the Lakers. I am prepared to go down as a gentleman. 1-0. I'm telling Mace, come on, before it's too late. I said, if they beat Houston tomorrow night in game 2, Mace says he's coming on board. Emily says, hell no, they'll still lose the series. What do you guys think?
I'm on the Mace plan. If they win tomorrow and they have to win 2 of the remaining 4, I like their chances.
Come on, Em. It's not too late.
Okay, sure, it's gone.
Wow. That wasn't heartfelt.
No, they're not winning.
Oh God!
Emily in the Titanic analogy, we'd have to lock her below decks. She's going to sabotage the ship.
Wow. Yeah. No, I think if they can win tomorrow, like if KD didn't play tomorrow night, I think the Lakers would win the game. He practiced today. I anticipate he's going to play.
When did you guys hear about that?
Literally
right before tip-off.
From Alan Sleewa.
Slee!
I'm walking into the press room, and Slee goes, did you hear? And I go, hear what? He goes, Durant's out. I go, no way. He goes, they just said it.
Okay, good. A dude at the gym.
Hour and a half before the game.
I told a guy at the gym this morning, I said, we did not have that, me and Travis, at 6 p.m. Friday.
Did. You didn't miss anything.
He swore he heard it Friday morning.
No.
If he did, he didn't hear it.
You're lying.
From me.
That's what we didn't have that. We didn't know.
Expected him to be in there until about 90 minutes before the game.
You know, last thing before we go, I just got a tweet says Jimmy Garoppolo looks like a young me. Do you see that?
Looks like a
young me.
Keep dreaming.
You have a similar nose.
This helps.
Yeah, the glasses.
Taking them off. Yeah. No.
I got to say no.
Not seeing it.
Maybe it's the hair.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
But Steve,
I made it up. No such tweet.
If he wants to retire, you can't blame him after 12 years.
Yeah. Who do we grab though?
That's a good question.
The only Stetson Bennett.
No. I think Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson. No, with your eyes bulged out. You have said to me Anthony Richardson. If Matthew Stafford goes down, the season's over anyway. So what difference does it make?
If he's gone for the season, I think what you said is right. But if he misses a month, then you need somebody to keep
That's what I'm saying.
Your head above the water.
Did you like my Anthony Richardson?
That was interesting.
One more time.
I like it.
Anthony Richardson.
That's intriguing.
That is intriguing.
Let's keep looking.
You know what is intriguing? The afternoon show today with DeMarco Travis and Marcus Grant. Marcus, I will see you on Friday at Rams
Over at SoFi, right?
At SoFi, exactly. Everybody have a good 420. You know where I'm going to be in an hour and 7 minutes. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the